Hi, everybody. Welcome to our show. Like that little song kind of portrayed, it's a better place since y'all came along, and we're excited and never been happier that you guys are a part of our show and a part of our group as a viewing audience of all of us doing the things that we do. We want to try to get here as often as we can. You know, we're often out filming and doing other things, and it's not because we don't want to be here. It's this things that, you know, come up and we just can't get away. Welcome, Pearly. Welcome, Paranormal Craziness. You guys are awesome. Thanks for coming to join us, Harmony. Thank you for stopping in and visiting us tonight while we do our show. Thank you.
Yeah, thank y'all for showing up tonight.
We wanted to come on here. We have a new documentary. I'm sure most of all of you probably already seen our little trailer that we have on our channel. We got one coming up. It's a graveyard that we did here. We went there in the past, and we had actually saw an apparition while we were there, and we wanted to go back there and see if we can obviously try to catch it again, and we didn't, unfortunately, but we did catch some really good stuff when we did a ghost box session, and that was pretty much the highlight. We did some graveside things on some people who are a friend of one of our former members of the group who had passed, and that was the person we thought we had seen last time, and they went with us on this last investigation, and we just didn't catch anything like that. I think we might have caught a little boy or something like that. They come through real brief, but that was probably really it. They didn't want to really communicate at that point. But when we did a ghost box session with our Radio Hack Shack, we just got some crazy stuff. Chris and I, we both got attacked during our investigation. Yes, graveyard investigations are pretty exciting for us because, you know, we usually always get something when we go there.
Yes.
There's usually a bunch of them trying to come through and talk to us. And we get sometimes it's overwhelming because we got, like, you know, normally minimum of 7 people. It seems like every time we go, there's 7 spirits that are just trying to talk to us. And
yeah, sometimes it's hard to determine what they're saying because they're all talking at one time.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
I'm sure a lot of you guys have experienced that in your own investigations. Did you leave or you guys found them? Oh, we always do.
Oh, definitely. We always do.
Yeah, we always, you know, have a talk with them, let them know they can't come home with us and different things like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like closing a Ouija. We close the investigations also and remind them that, you know, where they need to be and all those kind of good things. You know, we
remind them where their home is and they need to stay there.
Right. And we always let them know we'll be back and we want to help them. We're going to let them know that we're going to review, you know, the evidence that we've received. And yes, they do. And we've had some. We have some that did follow us home. As a matter of fact, Chris and I did a investigation here at my home, which we did have one. His name was Steve.
Yes, Steve.
And we've been trying to communicate with this fellow for at least a year now, because he just didn't want to communicate. And he finally did break down. We had to convince him and help him understand that, you know, we're here to be his friend and here to help him and be on the respectful side, you know, and let him know we're not trying to do parlor tricks with him and all those, you know, respectable things with the spirits, and let him know that he can trust us and, you know, that we trust him and those kind of things, because he started getting a little, I don't know if I want to say violent, but he started really trying to make himself known. 2 days ago, I was in doing some editing for the film that I'm releasing here tomorrow, hopefully. And I was on the phone with one of my investigators, and all of a sudden we have like this paper shredder machine that we destroy some of our client documents that we don't want, you know, get out or anything like that, because we do hold that stuff at pretty strict, privacy stuff, and this thing never comes on by itself. And I was on the phone with our investigator, Mike, who's our lead investigator, and the thing just went off by itself, startled the crap out of both of us, which was pretty awesome. And then last night, again, or yesterday afternoon, again, I was in my office doing some editing on the film. I'm right near the tail end of it, and I was just getting ready to close up one of the scenes there that I had just previously shot. And excuse me, I got some air in my stomach. All of a sudden, I have this shelf in my office that I keep some equipment that we don't use, or some back socket with paper and office supplies. And I had some rubber cement up there in a bottle, and I had it up in the back behind a bunch of stuff, and it was pretty locked in. And it came up and hit me in the side off the shelf, and it had literally come in the air and hit me in the side. And it wasn't like a hard hit; it was like on its way down, kind of hitting me on the side. And that was a little startling, but I don't think it was malevolent or those kind of thing. I don't think it was anger intended or anything like that. I just felt like it was trying to get my attention, and it got my attention.
Yeah.
And so Chris and I decided, maybe we should sit and try to talk to it and find out and let it know that, that's not going to be acceptable, and you need to trust each other and live in harmony if he wants to be here. But I'm happy that they're here. I just want to make sure that they don't get violent, because if that's the thing, then we're going to have to take different routes and stuff that we don't necessarily want to do. But I think they agreed. He told us that he understood in a way.
Yeah.
But
Communicated through the K2 meter several times.
Yeah. We did have a pretty awesome thing that came out of it, though, to show us that he had earned our trust. We had to make sure there was no fans running or air conditioners or any kind of air moving in the house. We set a soda can on the edge of the table there, just right where the edge where we might want to fall. And we made sure everybody was back away from the table far enough, and we asked it for a good 5 or 10 minutes to see if he can trust us. He can push the can off the table to show his trust, and it would show us that we understand and all that. And sure enough, he pushed it off the table, and it went off pretty hard too. So
yeah.
We're going to try to, hopefully I got that footage that looks good, and I'm going to try to put it up there so everybody can see it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that looks good. I don't know if you clearly see it or not, but we're going to review the video and actually see if you can actually see it going off.
But in regards to our video that we're getting ready to release, hey, Angie, how are you? Welcome. I'm glad to see you came here.
Seen your show the other day.
Yeah, we did watch your show yesterday.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, great show. We, like I said, in our investigation we did at the graveyard, I was just talking about, we did the Radio Hack Shack Ghost Box session, and Chris and I both. I mean, there was how many other investigators were with us that night? We had Tyler, AJ, Jason, and
Ricky,
myself, and we're doing an investigation, and 2 different times Chris got something thrown at him and he got attacked. I was standing there filming, and they were throwing rocks at us or something in the graveyard, which I got hit in the arm and he got hit in the shoulder, and then they threw some big rock or stick or something next to me on top of the car I was standing next to, and we caught some pretty crazy stuff on video on top of just non-stop communication with us and communicating with one another again.
Yeah.
I've seen catching a lot more of that lately, catching them communicate with one another. And so tonight we wanted to, let you guys a little in on the inside, give you guys a little heads up on what's coming, as our thank you for coming to see us tonight and talk to us and ask us any questions you have about things and whatever. Just make it for what it is. What else I wanted to share with them? Yeah, we were going to talk about equipment and different equipment that you guys might use versus what we might use. Yeah, that is paranormal craziness. That is crazy, because there are times that, it's startling, even though, I've been doing this involved in the paranormal for not actively, but involved in it for over 20 years. And we've been doing this for over 6 years together. And I still have oftentimes where we're doing something in an investigation, and something will just startle the crap out of me. And goosebumps will come up, the hair will stand on my arm, be like, "Holy frick," about ready to, beep out something on the camera.
Yeah.
It's startling because you don't see it, like you said. It's just those invisible things that are touching you or pushing you or pulling on you or scratching you. Those are the things that are a little bit unnerving, and you're trying to get through that mentally, and you're just kind of like, okay, this is,
Yeah, Pearl, we actually do have an upcoming investigation. We're going to be doing a jail. It's going to be a good
Yes,
one.
you guys know of the jail. It's the Gilchrist jail.
Yes.
Last time we were at Gilchrist jail, we our camera failed on us about 30 minutes into it. I mean, never had a problem with it prior to that or after that. The camera just did not work anymore. So we got our new, studio cameras that we're actually streaming on, or using our studio camera that we film our documentaries on. This is what you guys are seeing us on. We're actually using that as our camera because we can get a better view from it. But
we ever use dowsing rods?
We don't use dowsing rods, those kind of things. It's not that we're against them. We just don't personally use them. Who asked that question? Angie. We don't use them as a per se as the thing that we use as part of our investigation. If we have an investigator that's experienced with using dowsing rods, more power to them. And that's kind of the same thing that applies with the Ouija boards. We don't use Ouija boards, and it's not because we're necessarily against Ouija boards. It's because I don't feel, nor does Chris feel, that anybody in our group is necessarily prepared, educated enough, and that includes myself and Chris, and has got enough background experience with messing with a Ouija board that I feel that if we mess with something like that, we can open up something that we're not really prepared to handle emotionally, physically, or whatever else that rides along with that. And
yeah, it's real dangerous messing with stuff that you are unfamiliar with, or
right.
something else.
I've seen a lot of stuff with them. I've watched stuff. I've watched Ouija board sessions, YouTube and in person on numerous occasions, and I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's pretty cool, but I don't, with us per se, I just don't know if that's the right direction for us to be getting involved in, just because of the fact that, like everything else, is controversy. But I don't like to look at the controversy side of things. All the haters out there and saying, "Well, Ouija board, it's just you making the letters move and all that." They can piss off. I don't care what they think about those kind of things. But
with that being said, I would like to. We would like to tip our hats for those who are educated enough to use Ouija boards.
yeah, I mean, we'll be there cheering you on.
We'll be watching you.
Yeah, and maybe we'll learn something, and maybe one day we'll have a member in our group who can actually live close enough, who's got enough experience with that. Maybe we'll change that.
Yeah.
But as of right now, we don't do stuff like seances. We don't do. I mean, we did have a member that did do seances, but we did do that, but we haven't shown any of that on YouTube per se, just because that's just something they wanted to do for themselves, not necessarily as part of the investigation thing. But I mean, they're no longer a part of the group. It's just Chris and I that run the show now. We had a former member, Terry Palmer. She was one of the founders, and she's decided that she moved away. And she's no longer a part of our group and all that stuff anymore. So it's just Chris and I running the show now.
Yeah.
But we're looking forward to better days. People do come and go in groups, as you guys are probably well familiar with.
Oh yeah.
We do have a few longtime standards, and we're glad for them. And we're always looking for new people to join our group too. And you know how that is. But we're pretty excited about the upcoming documentary we got. And you guys probably seen that, those recordings, that little bit of video we had at the Gilchrist the last time we were there.
Yeah. We put our clip the last time.
I just regret the fact that we didn't have good video of all that. You're very cheerful when you go and do things. Karate chop.
Yeah.
He's a kung fu master. Watch out.
Yes.
Kung fu sweep the girls right off their feet.
Yeah.
Careful.
Right off their feet.
Ladies. He's got that thing going on. He gives you that Chinese stare in the eye. He just goes, yay! And you just fall over in that mesmerized daze where you just like, all right, I too kiss you. Whatever that is.
Yeah. But
we got lots of good things planned.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The investigation we just did, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we
good
did. The first
investigation.
part that you guys will see in the beginning of the documentary is just kind of the reality check when it comes to paranormal investigations. And we wanted,
Yeah.
I could have cut that out and then just said, hey, we didn't catch nothing, so we didn't put that in there. Probably never brought it up. But, I really wanted you guys, either members of groups or those that are paranormal followers, to see that, investigating the paranormal, there's not always evidence there. You don't always, it's not always something ready to lurk out and jump at you or make itself known or trying to communicate. And that's pretty much what happened first. It's only about a quick 20-minute piece or 15-minute piece that's in the film.
Yeah.
It's the very beginning part of the documentary. But, it's touching nonetheless. It's a good piece, and I liked it, and we wanted to have it in there for you guys to just see that. But, we wanted you guys to know that, we're like everybody else. There are times that, you just don't catch stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't use a ghost box or anything like that. We used a digital recorder. We used the K2 meters during that first part. And we just straight up talked to them. And sometimes that stuff just takes off like wildfire when you're doing a K2 session. In the past, we've had good success with it. We've had times where we go on the cemeteries around, the counties and other areas of Florida where we can't barely turn the thing on, and it's just nonstop yes and no stuff. That we put two of them down, and they're just want a lot to say, honestly.
Yeah.
That. This time we didn't have that so much, so it's not a problem. But I wanted you guys to see that. But once we get to the second part of the documentary, that's when things start to take off pretty hot, and it's just nonstop to do the entire show, for the rest of the video. Somebody forgot to turn off the ringer.
Sorry. My bad.
I did remind him of that, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
I probably turned mine on and didn't realize it. So something will probably come across.
Yeah.
But that aside, and that's what we wanted to show you guys, that, we keep it real. We don't fake stuff out. We don't, we're not interested in making stuff up. We're interested in finding the answers. We're interested in getting the undisputed evidence. Although there's teeters on a hand where you say, well, you're never going to prove anything to anybody else. Just like Michael D. McGee fella, he's got some pretty crazy stuff. I think I showed you some of his stuff where he was using that 360 camera and those kind of things.
Yeah, bro, it is good to see the inactivity too. We could have cut it out, but we actually wanted to give the viewers a little bit more insight of what an investigation is really about, and not just let it seem like every second you're getting something.
Right.
We just want to give the viewers actually what all happens and how long it could really take before you actually get evidence.
Right. Yeah, because we ran it a couple of minutes before we actually got a few bleeps on the K2 meter, and that was really it. And you'll see too that we're real big about privacy in this group, and privacy for the deceased and privacy for the living, and especially our clients who do in-home investigations. We prefer that they sign. We have documents that authorize us to transmit any of their names and stuff like that, and especially when we're in graveyards. Debunking. You're right, paranormal craziness.
Yes.
Constantly. If we can't tell what it is, I think there's one thing I got in the documentary there where, because every one of those EVPs and stuff that come across the show there, you'll see every one of those. I played it over and over and over again in that video. That's why it ticked me. I could have had it done weeks ago, but I've listened to every. It seemed like every 30 seconds there was a new one coming across there on the video.
Yeah.
When we filmed it, and I listened to each one of those communications back and forth about at least 15 to 20 times just to make sure, because I didn't want stuff on our video where it's questionable if it's saying what it's saying. So I wanted you guys to be able, if you had any questions or concerns that it may not be saying what you think it's saying, by all means, I wanted you guys to be able to listen to it, download it yourself off the YouTube and listen to it back and say, oh yeah, that's exactly what it's saying. And that's what I did. And it's taken me forever to get through it because it's about, 45 minutes, 40 minutes long. And it's just, there's so much of it there. I got to listen to so many of them. And I'm a bit of a stickler on making sure that I've got what I'm writing on the screen for you guys to see and what we're hearing, because you guys will hear it also. I want to make sure you're hearing the same thing and that you're hearing what it is and not me just taking a guess and saying, well, you're all going to die or something, although they didn't say that in the documentary. But, if it's actually saying that, it needs to actually say that. I'm not going to put fake words up there to give it that height thing.
Yeah, there was actually a word in there where he put a question mark beside of. He didn't really know what exactly the word was. We just
there was only one of those.
Yeah, there was only one of those, but we left it up to the viewers to decide what it said.
You're right. Yeah, Pearl, you're right, and that's the thing too. We strive hard to make sure that it's not something natural and it's not something man-made. But we don't call everything evidence. But when you rule out everything else, you just got what you got when you're left over with, and that's it's not for us to decide or you for decide. I mean, you guys everybody out there is watching this. They all make their own judgments and own ideas of what is real and what's not real and what's fake and all that stuff. And I can't prove it to you, and I never will be able to prove it to you no more than you could probably prove it to anybody else. It's we all have to have our own experiences, and that's who you got to prove it to yourself. And once you're convinced, that's all that matters, in my opinion. Put some. Are you saying, Harmony, you'd rather have fake evidence, or are you saying you'd rather be real, not fake? Or are you just being funny?
Yeah.
I think you're being funny.
I think he's being funny too. I think he mixed that up.
Yeah.
It's all right, Harmony. We still love you.
So so he's typing in capitalization first letter of the same. Yeah, you mean.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. People say that. I don't care. Okay.
Yeah, people will talk a lot of stuff.
Humor doesn't come across as text thing.
Yeah. Humor.
You have to apologize to it.
Yeah, sorry.
We have to apologize to you guys.
Yeah.
But we still love you anyways.
But yeah, you're right, Harmony. People do talk a lot of stuff, and we do not try not to get into that too much because of people have the right to their opinions.
Yeah, we respect everybody's opinion. We won't judge you otherwise as a group.
Yeah.
As Chris and I won't anyways.
Yeah.
If you hate somebody, okay, cool. You hate somebody. We have a policy with us, and we've agreed on this a long time ago. We've never negatively make a public statement or anything else about another group. They can say what they want to about us, but we don't really care about that.
Yeah.
But, it's just it's kind of like goes back to the old story. Be the better guy, be the better man, be the better person, and that's kind of where we're at with things. We just rather not. If you guys screw up as an investigator, and including us, if we screw up,
we're gonna say
you guys are gonna see it.
Yeah, y'all gonna see it.
You're gonna know that we're screw ups. You're gonna know we're fakes. You're gonna know we're ain't worth a crap. You're gonna know, and and our followership is gonna tell us right away too, because it's gonna be like some other people we all know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
This other person, who lost half of their their following, and that'll happen to us.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
We don't want that happening to us or anybody else. So we'll hang ourselves out there.
Yeah.
Public or not. So with that being said, we don't. That's right, Harmony. Stick to your story. There's nothing wrong with that, and we'll back you up and everything else. We just made a decision as a group for us that we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do anything inflammatory to any other group, just because that's just who we don't want to be.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that stuff, but we've definitely watched your videos unless you trash on somebody. If that's somebody, that's somebody out there in the paranormal world, or anybody else wants to make a video, and I might agree with them personally.
Yeah.
I might say, yeah, they are fake, because I do agree with a lot of the videos that I've seen about that one certain person who we won't mention.
Yeah.
I agree with all that stuff, but we can't publicly agree with it. And that's kind of where we're going to stay. And we're not going to make any of those kind of decisions because that's just who we like to follow.
Pearl said that she will point something out if she sees it. So we're good. We like you too.
When we actually condone that, we really want our followers, anybody to call us out, especially when we're in a documentary film and there's something on there that's questionable, or we might be doing something that maybe they'd like to see more of or less of, or I don't care. I mean, it's an open book. But we want the negative stuff just as much as we want the positive kudos stuff.
Yeah.
And we don't want somebody to say, "Oh, you guys did such a good job," because you're our friend and you're afraid to hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't want that. You can still be our friends and tell us what you feel about it.
A real friend will tell you, right?
Yeah. A real friend will tell you how you really feel about it.
Yeah. A real friend will tell you. Right?
And the best part about it is, whenever they tell us about it, how they feel about it, well, whether negative or positive, we can actually learn from that and do better next time.
Yeah.
So
we're not experts by no means.
No, we never claimed to be experts.
We are a group of individuals who are like-minded in the paranormal, who like to research, get together, research stuff that we love, investigate stuff that we love to do. We like to go over the evidence and determine with a group opinion, not just my opinion or Chris's opinion or our lead investigator's opinion, Mike or AJ, or any of our investigators, Jason's, AJ, Sam. We make a group decision when we're looking at evidence. We don't just say, "Hey, I got something paranormal and it's going to go on our video or it's going to go on our website and saying that it is." We got a group together and say, "You guys, what do you think about this? Is there any other reason why this wouldn't be? Can you think of anything that would cause this?" We look at those things and we ask each other those questions. And we even have a little question that for some of our new members that we kind of have them look at and say, "Hey, is this a heater? Is this something natural? Is this something man-made? Is there power lines that run over this house or this area where people are, generally feeling paranoid? Is there some kind of medications that this person's on because of some kind of either psychological disorder or something that they got to have to work through whatever their life throws at us?" So we take all of that stuff into account. Take into account the age of the home, the age of the location, the people in the location. There's a lot of things that we look at outside of actually just doing an investigation. The history of the location, the history of the people there, if we can find out anything like that. And you put all that together in the pot there, and you look at it, and you say, well, this person has got some serious psychological disorders. They've been in and out of mental hospitals, and yet they're telling us that they're seeing ghosts in their house and they're attacking them. How much credence can we take for that type of scenario? That there's really something paranormal going on. So we have to take a lot of things into account. We don't take too much stuff lightly when we say paranormal or call something haunted. We try to be. It takes a lot, honestly, for us to say, "Yeah, the place is haunted."
Yeah, it really does.
Freaky floors and sounds and shadows doesn't necessarily make it paranormal. So
you got to do a lot of research and a lot of investigating, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Find out whether it is really paranormal or not.
Even that, we really got to get some solid communication going.
Yeah.
And but we're excited. We have lots of good plans. We're going to do that Gilchrist jail again, and we're going to I know we're going to get some good stuff out of there. Last time we were there, it was so much. I just hated the fact that we didn't have it on camera.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the investigation at Gilchrist because we got a lot of good stuff last time. Unfortunately, not all of our investigators will be able to make it, but
they all got careers and lives and stuff like that. So unfortunately,
we understand.
They can't always be there. This next one we're doing, it's just going to be a small group of us anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be a small group of us, but I think it's still going to be good.
In total, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total.
5 total investigators.
But still, that's
it's still good. It's
two
still
is just enough. So.
yeah, it's still going to be a good investigation.
Because we have a pretty strict policy, we don't do anything alone in our group.
Yeah.
We only investigate alone. We got to have a team partner. We won't do it if it's just one of us. So.
Yeah, we never let our investigators go on their own somewhere because for safety's sake.
Yeah, we don't want you to in a dark fall and bust your tail or get hurt or get attacked by something.
Yeah,
anything.
Anything really.
We just want safety's our number one priority when we do an investigation. If we go there and it's just too dangerous, especially in the dark, we've turned down a number, one or two in the past.
Yeah.
We just felt that, it's a really awesome place to probably investigate, but potential of us falling through the floor or getting hurt there is just a lot higher than us getting in there. So we just decided that it's probably not a good idea to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Harmony. It is like being a detective. There's a lot of things that we have to take into account when we do all this stuff, and we have to look at it. It's really, honestly, a full-time job for me. Just to, especially now when it's just Chris and I running the show, we've taken on one third of what we were already taking on already.
Yeah.
Running the show a little bit more, so it's getting lots more and more stuff on us. I'm filming and then editing, and he's doing a lot of logistic stuff with the phone calls and coordinating, and we're busy full time with this thing.
Yeah, we're pretty busy doing it.
You don't realize how much it takes to run a group, especially when you got how many investigators we got. At least 10.
At least 10. Yeah, at least 10.
About 10.
I want to say 10.
Yeah, I think 10. You have to check our webpage there.
Yeah, you're going to have to check our webpage.
We love all of our investigators.
For legitimacy.
Yeah, we just can't remember.
We can't remember. We try to keep our, the number one rule we try to keep with our investigators is that we try to keep a small team because we like family, like atmosphere, and we like to be tight with each other, and we like to get to know each and every one of our investigators and find out who they are and what they're really about and
you get 20
what their
people.
beliefs are.
Yeah, you get 20 people in a group, and that's just too many people, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think our max that I really like to see is 10.
Yeah.
Honestly. But that being said, honestly, that doesn't mean we won't let, we often encourage other people that, they want to come do a ride along with us or something. We come along, we don't mind at all. We just don't want to get so big that we're like, who's that guy? Who's that investigator? I can't remember. I don't see him much or something like that. Yeah, you're right. And you're right, Pearl, because sometimes the drama, we had that already in our group once, didn't we? We had a little bit of drama one time.
Yeah.
We
had a little bit of drama.
Yeah. It comes and goes. We don't want to go into specifics, but
no, we nip it in butt real quick whenever we find out there is drama. We nip it in butt and take care of it accordingly.
Yeah, we just, I have a hard time with drama. I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't like drama either.
It's just, I think I would rather.
There's no place in our group for drama.
No.
We try to take care of it as quickly as we can.
We try to weed them out. We do an interview process, and we talk to them, find out what their goals are, and make sure they're not here to chase Bigfoot or something.
Yeah.
Those kind of things. We had an issue with that once.
Yeah. We have no problem with Bigfoot or nothing. We have no problem with people investigating Bigfoot, but we don't have no room for it in our group.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you, we've had some people that want, I'm a UFO believer. I'll admit that to everybody, okay?
Ain't no problem.
But this group is for paranormal, and even though there's a fuzzy line between ufology and the paranormal, there is a fuzzy line there. There is not a divide there. But I think if we start bringing in the paranormal and bringing those things, it tends to increase. If we bring that in here,
they hesitate.
Have you ever investigated tunnels? You did.
Yeah, I actually.
I did. That was he did vacations.
Yeah, I was actually on vacation in West Virginia, and we done the Flinderation Tunnel, which is a haunted tunnel in West Virginia on Route 50. Um, it's pretty interesting. You can hear a lot of stuff inside that tunnel.
We live in Florida, and as everybody probably knows, this place is flatter than flat, and there ain't hardly any stone here, nonetheless, anything else.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are no tunnels here to investigate one because I'm sure we could get a lot of paranormal activity inside of a tunnel. But unfortunately,
right.
it's flat.
It sounds scary. Yeah. Yeah, we live in probably one of the flattest places around this country.
Yeah.
Outside sort of the Midwest, I guess.
Yeah. Here's the bad thing about tunnels. The only thing I do not like about tunnels is you don't know who's on your side of that tunnel or anywhere near that tunnel. And if something carries through that tunnel, you don't know whether it's paranormal or whether there's somebody on the other side just messing with you.
Yeah, that can be a problem.
Yeah, that can be a problem. So I do like investigating tunnels, don't get me wrong, but the legitimacy of the tunnel kind of gets to me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to have too many factors that, and that's the thing with paranormal too. You really got to make sure, like for us, for instance, when we get ready to do an investigation, we kind of like keep it quiet. We don't say on our webpage what other outside of our investigators what we're doing because
it's really confidential.
Yeah, well, and it's not because we don't want anybody to know. It's just the fact that if you got a lot of people knowing where you're going to be and all those kind of things, you run a risk of the groupies or somebody going to be there hiding out somewhere, making ghost noises or setting us up for failure, those kind of things. So we just decide that let's just not let everybody know what we're doing until after the fact. That way, at least it'll give some of whatever we caught if we did catch something, some kind of legitimacy.
Yeah.
On the other hand, if somebody just hiding in the woods with a remote control walkie-talkie or something like that, saying, yeah. And then we go and put it on the net saying, this is really weird. Look at this ghost we caught. And
somebody calls us out on
tattoo on our forehead.
Yeah.
And they'll say, yeah, look at we did that to them. And they're filming us.
Yeah.
We were sitting there going, wow, look at what we caught.
Yeah.
No, we don't want none of that. I'm pretty sure you guys don't either.
Yeah. If it's a really, really famous or one that we're really excited about investigation, not that we don't trust our investigators or nothing, but sometimes we won't even tell our investigators until the day that we have the investigation.
Yeah, or at least a week of them.
At least a week of, anyways, or a day before.
Unless it's a really big one, like the jail.
Yeah, the jail. Yeah, we gotta let them know ahead of time.
We're pretty forthcoming to that.
Yeah.
It's not like we want to keep it from them specifically.
No.
We just really, really don't want groupies.
No. We don't need no groupies. We don't need
Nobody
tampering with our evidence.
Right, and that doesn't mean that we won't even, if there's somebody who really wants to just go and do an investigation with us, shit, come along. Come on, let's go. But we just don't want to set it up to where somebody can try to pull one over on us. And if they do want to go out with us, we'll say, okay, well, we're going to go out this night. And come on over, we'll go out and have some fun with it and see if we catch us.
Yeah.
See what happens, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean. So, paranormal craziness, do you have a group yourself or do you do investigations? I can't really tell for sure, but
Group is in the Fairfield.
Group is in the Fairfield. Yeah, that's us. What's that?
I think we were talking about investigation and confidential. Group you showed me.
Right now, yeah. So, who all here has a paranormal group? I'm just curious. I know Angie does stuff.
Yeah, Angie does stuff. Harmony does some things.
Does Harmony do something? Yeah, Harmony does stuff. Yeah, I don't know
I've
why.
seen Harmony
I just
the other
blanked out
day.
who the hell he was, and I know him well better than most everybody. Sorry about that, Harmony. I just had one of those short circuits upstairs.
Yeah.
That happens to me once in a while. Forget where I'm at.
Fortunately, our memory is getting away from us. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Sylvia has a group called Spirit Hunters.
So you have a group called Spirit Hunters? Awesome. Very cool. I know I've seen some of Sylvia's videos. Pretty
Oh,
cool.
Sylvia. It's my 3 daughters and
Social
one of my
Paranormal
sons.
Project. That's right. I remember reading that on your page. I just, like I said, I can't remember so many people that are on our group and subscribe to our channel. I can't remember everybody who's got a group and we're just followers. I'm confused in all these names, but I will eventually. I'm still pretty new to all this, so we'll get all that pretty soon. We'll have it down by heart. But everybody, make sure. I wanted to call out a few things. Some shout outs to Angie Painfuls. Check out her channel. She's got some awesome live shows.
Yeah, I seen one.
Everything from the Ouija board sessions to her ghost box sessions are pretty crazy, awesome. Check out Paranormal Crazies, this social paranormal projects channel, pretty awesome stuff. Sylvia Sparks got some really awesome stuff. Check out her channel and subscribe to all these guys. Harmony, check out his channel. He's got some really awesome videos, and also he does live shows. Yeah, all that good stuff. Very cool.
Very cool.
You guys are gonna film that paranormal? We want to see.
Yeah, are you gonna film and put on YouTube? I like to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody, make sure you subscribe to those channels you had just mentioned.
And,
check out their videos.
Yeah, check out their videos. They
and their live shows.
They have live shows.
Bye, Angie.
Bye, Angie. Thank
you for stopping in.
Showing up.
I know she's got a show coming on soon. But tomorrow night, if anybody's got a show coming on, we won't unfortunately be able to watch it.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be out filming.
Yeah, we're going to be out filming at the jail.
Doing an investigation.
Yeah. We're
excited. We get to go out there again. And we just want to do a call out to Gilchrist County Jail.
Yeah, Michelle
at the Gilchrist County Jail. We just want to tell you, thank you so very much for having us in the past. And
yes.
And for tomorrow on the 15th, is it?
Yes.
On October 15th of 2016. Thank you very much for letting us come out there and do another investigation. We're really honored and privileged to go out there.
Yeah, we're glad that she agrees to this.
Remember, everybody, check out Angie's page tonight and tomorrow and subscribe. Anybody got any questions about stuff you'd like to see us doing down in Florida, or questions about documentaries that you'd like to see us do, or maybe some critiques about our documentaries? We all got really one of them out there.
We're going to have more. We're going to have more documentaries to come.
I'm working on 2 other ones at the moment, outside of the one I'm about to release. So you guys will be happy to see that.
Yes.
I think the 2 other ones are going to be a little shorter, maybe 20 minutes or something. But I think we're actually going to start doing private investigations at a private residence here. Yeah, we're going to try to get some film at some private residence. I know one we can do.
Yeah.
Where you going to get that taken care of?
Yeah.
And, I think anything else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we got equipment if you guys want to see some of the stuff we use. I'm sure you guys have seen it all already.
Yeah.
Especially those who have their own groups, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You've
probably seen stuff before you use stuff that we don't even use.
Yeah.
We keep it pretty much basic to an extent. We use digital recorders, K2 meters. We use millimeters. We did make it out there. See if you want right out there. We use the radio hack check.
EMF pumps.
EMF pumps. We use the what's that called? SB11 we use. How long do you use your session investigations at a time?
Oh,
They vary.
they
honestly,
last a while.
Yeah, I mean sometimes minimum of an hour, but normally 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, average is 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, average is about 2 hours.
We try to make it a little bit lengthy for the simple fact that that we may not get no physical evidence, but the EVPs that we always get whenever there is no physical evidence is phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the K2 and the ghost box, like SB11 and the radio hack shack. The radio hack shack I've had for over 10 years.
Oh, I love his radio hack
Let me tell you what.
I love that thing.
First time I think I've told the story before, but for those of you that haven't heard it, first time I turned that thing on, it said, I asked if anybody wanted to communicate with it, and we're going to do 4 haunted spots in March in one night. Good Lord, Paranormal, you'd be busy.
Yeah. Wow, man, yeah.
Don't judge Salem, Mass, Paranormal Craziness. Don't judge go to Salem, Mass, Paranormal Craziness. But anyways, I was thinking that first time I turned it on, asked if anybody wanted to communicate with me, and the thing straight up said, "I do." I was murdered, just like that, and I was like, "Oh, goosebumps, freaky, that was weird." Turned it off for a minute because I had to holy cow.
Yeah.
I had to think about how I wanted to respond to that because I really wasn't expecting that right away.
Yeah,
And that was the early ones. That was pretty much the first ones that I'm aware of that were out there. I came to the cheaper version of the ghost box. I think they had one called the Frank's box back then, which was pushing at $1,000, which that was way out of my budget. So a little bit of research. I found the Radio Shack had a radio that we didn't use. It was the Radio Hack Shack and the PV7. Yeah, we used to have the PV7, but it just didn't work. No matter what we did, it just did not work. We couldn't get anything to come across it, and that was probably just from our own, I don't know what, maybe it was a defective radio, whatever it was. And we stuck by the Radio Shack, Hack Shack. As a matter of fact, I'll give you a show at the end.
We actually get more out of the Radio Hack Shack than we do the SB11.
And this is it right here. This is the one that we use, and I've had this, like I said, for over 10 years and never had any, always had really awesome stuff. I don't know why I can't get this. Let's put that right there. There we go. Always had really good evidence out of that thing.
Yeah,
I mean, no matter. Every time I turn it on, what kind of flashlight you guys recommend for spirits that you turn off and on? That's the flashlight trick is kind of an old thing that they started years back. About typically, if you want to use one, those mini mag lights. That's a really good one you can use where you unscrew it just enough where it's kind of on barely, and you can kind of set it there and try that.
They do have motion sensor lights.
They do have some motion sensor ones that you can get. Well, that's one order it is. But nothing but success for that. The flashlights, anything that you can screw off the end of it or the battery compartment where it's just barely touching, that's the way that used to work. We don't do that.
I personally like the motion sensor ones.
Yeah, the motion sensors
They're pretty good.
The shadow detectors are pretty awesome. We don't have one. You know, I have an Xbox 360 camera in my stuff that I bought and never used it years ago. I'm wanting to try that out. You know, Cat Angel tried it out with them guys, and Harmony's about to try one. Yeah, the Harmony. Yeah, those ones are pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we want to try that 360 stick figure thing out.
Yeah.
Is, you know, as another thing to do.
Show them our new IR light.
Oh yeah, we wanted to show you guys the IR light. Now we don't. Everything that I'm showing you guys, please remember that. Let me get down here. You can actually see me. Please remember that we don't get paid for this crap. So
No, we don't get paid for this. This is just free advertising.
this is just stuff because we share everything we got.
Yeah, we share everything we got. Let y'all know what kind of stuff we got.
Because
so
when I got into this, nobody was sharing what the hell they had.
Yeah.
So I had to do like go onto these channels and buy complete crap that I didn't need and crap that didn't work. And, you know, that sucked.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
We're gonna share
skeleton
some
tracking
information.
software. That's the one we're talking about, Harmony. That thing there. I mean, I've seen nothing but some really cool stuff. You know, there's those out there who say, "Well, it's just designed to do that." Yeah, it is designed to do that, but I think it really needs to have something for it to do that. So that being said, this is the light that we use to film our shows with. It's a 96 light IR light. It's used for like security cameras and stuff, but it runs off of AA batteries, like 8 of them. You get this little battery pack that this little plugs into right here, and plug this in there, and it lasts forever. I mean, it's IR. They don't use up a lot of batteries. I mean, I've ran for weeks and weeks on this thing. But this thing right here is like daytime when you're filming with an IR sensitive camera. We've had some really, really, I mean, you'll see in the video, it looks like this daytime when we're filming almost.
Yeah.
And it worked really well for us. When we first started filming, like our first documentary, matter of fact, that one there was done by a little IR light. Fortunately, we were on the inside. We did do a graveyard with that, and it was just so crappy we couldn't see 2 foot out there. Honestly, we were just like, really?
Yeah, we had to upgrade.
Yeah, it's like, this ain't gonna work. The camera was crappy, and we said, you know, we're gonna do this. Let's do it right. Let's just buy it real good. Yeah, it did, Harmony. It definitely does take batteries. I didn't bring the battery.
It has
pack
a
out
battery pack on it.
Yeah, it's a little battery pack.
I think it takes 8 batteries.
Yeah, it takes 8 AAA or AA batteries. You can even use the rechargeables. That's what we use.
Yeah.
Get some decent rechargeable batteries, and this thing lasts forever, dude. I mean,
What's that did you buy
eBay.
eBay.
Yeah, eBay.
Okay.
If anybody wants to know, like a link or where you can go to get this stuff, anything that we show you, short of this radio crack jack, because you can't buy it no more unless somebody's selling it privately. It was actually a bug. I got this door open next to us here. It wasn't an orb, honestly. It was, we got little bugs flying in and out here because it's just like 80 degrees or 70 degrees outside here. And this is behind us is what you see in back here. There's actually our new office studio that we bought this building and we're remodeling it, but it's not complete yet. So we got like this thing hanging back here, so it doesn't look completely crappy to you guys. All right, Harmony. Yeah, my email is ricky@theparanormalhunter.com. If anybody else, I think Harmony's already got my phone number and email address, so I'll definitely get that to you. Yeah, you guys got this, and you can get yourself a little thing that you can sit on the top of your camera or a little holder piece. They sell those on eBay. Just type in paranormal equipment on eBay, and you'll get all kinds of crap on there. Just be careful what you buy, honestly.
Yeah, be careful what you buy. Some of it comes from Hong Kong.
I mean, some of it's from China. This is from China. We got this from China.
Yeah, that's from China. Okay,
Not a big fan of China, but we got this from China.
Yeah, just be careful what you buy.
Yeah. I mean, if you're curious, ask somebody. Well, ask us.
Yeah, it's not very expensive. Only $20 for that piece right there, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, just ask us, or you know, because somebody like myself, or Paranormal Craziness, or anybody in this chat room here, you know, we've all tried different stuff, and one of us will say, "Hey, you know, don't mess with that," or grab it. You know?
Yeah, it's always good for other paranormal groups and all of us that deal with the paranormal share information with each other and kind of get a better understanding of the equipment. That way, when we get in the field, we can take that experience and put it to great use in the field.
Yeah, and that's the thing that we want to do too. You know, there's some equipment out there that it needs field tested with people, you know, that that make this stuff. I know there's a lot of people on here that make the ghost hunting software they use for ghost boxes. I have not gotten a chance to test out the one that Angie uses, and I think there's a few other people. Steve Steve out of England uses also. I haven't had a personal chance to try that out yet. Now, one that we did download a while back called the Paranormal box. We have tested that one out.
It does pretty good. It does all right.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
It costs about $20 or $40 for that setup. But let me tell you, that thing there is, you'll see that we've got a lot of stuff on there. I understand there's somebody that is not well liked also endorses that round box, but that had nothing to do with us. We just bought it outside of that. I can't remember the name of that guy. You guys know who I'm talking about. I just can't remember his name. But I can find it. I can't find it.
It's all right.
Anyways, I can't remember his name. I don't want to say anything.
We just ain't we don't associate.
Yeah. But anyways, there is somebody that everybody doesn't like on here for their own reasons and stuff that they've done. Now the XTS Spirit Box by Extreme Sense, which is $11. Yesterday, 100% okay. Yeah, now I did see the one that you're talking about there, the XTS Spirit Box. And there's another one, which right, and I need to buy one of those tablets. Because a lot of these tablets run on that, especially around box. Yeah, I'm going to buy it again. You know, on that system, but I definitely want to do that. Well, I mean, it's more mobile that way.
Yeah.
You can definitely use it on a laptop at or somebody's house, by all means, but it's definitely a lot more travel,
more travel friendly.
Yeah, more travel friendly.
Tablet.
A tablet versus a laptop. I use my Apple tablet or Apple computer laptop, my MacBook Pro, to edit all my documentaries. And that thing cost me about $4,000 for that. Not real comfortable lugging that around to investigations. And I have virtual reality virtual boxes on it too. I think I got like 2 or 3 operating systems on that thing because I use different software. I got Windows 10 on it. I got Apple the native software, Apple software. I think I can put Android on it too. But it's not that interesting to put Android on my computer. Nook or a Kindle. Now, I don't think Windows apps will run on those, though. I think those are Android.
Yeah, Nook is kind of.
Yeah, Nook is Android. It's actually not Android. It's called, I don't know what my brain is like. It's an actual, it's an Android-based system. I mean, just because the apps appear they don't work doesn't mean it's garbage. It's because it's serious stuff. Yeah, you got a point, Harmony. I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
And I agree, especially that one that we haven't tried out yet. We tried it a couple times and we didn't get anything, but we don't take that as well. It doesn't work.
Yeah, obviously. We don't knock it or nothing.
But we will if there's something like, say, somebody says, "Hey, will you try this out in your investigations and let us know what you get out of that?" And we take it there. We will put it through the works. We will take it and do it 5 or 10 times. To see, because just because in one night, like you're going to see in a documentary at the graveside, you're going to see that we didn't get nothing really. But just the K2 with the K2s, and what does that say about the K2? Does that mean they don't work or they do work? That would mean that they don't work for people who've never seen a K2.
Yeah.
We didn't want to put that point across, but the same thing is going to apply for the software. The Android apps there, they think it's trash, but it could work somewhere. That's all the research. You're right. You're right, Paranormal. They do have to take time to figure it out. And that thing for us, we don't. Like I said, we haven't tried that one out yet, and we plan to, and we plan to give it a few infield trials. But I know that it's capable because I've seen Southwest out there in England. He's using it, and let me tell you, he's getting some stuff on it. Angie uses it; she's getting stuff on it, so that says something. You know, I'm seeing that it does work. We just the 2 minutes that we tried it, we didn't get nothing. And 2 minutes isn't trying. It's just saying, yep, it turns on and turn it off, right?
All right, Sylvia, you be careful during that storm.
Thank you, Sylvia. We appreciate you stopping in and saying hi to us. Really appreciate it.
Hopefully that storm don't get too bad up there.
Yeah, I know it's being crazy. Yeah, we love you too. Thank you so very much. We really
Come back
appreciate
to see
it.
us. Thank you.
Yes. Remember, check out tomorrow. The next day, our documentary will be out. I'm gonna try to get it out before our investigation tomorrow, but the worst case scenario will definitely be the next day. But again, thank you for coming to see us,
Thank you
Sylvia.
very much.
I'm kind of running out of stuff to say, honestly. But I don't want to leave because I love hanging out with you.
Yeah,
guys.
I love hanging out with y'all too.
This is almost as fun as an investigation.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
We get to hang out. We got another new investigator, my dad.
Yeah.
My dad had joined the group.
Hey, come here and see us there, Mr. Richard.
No, you stay there.
I see
My
right here.
dad joined the group
Come
a
on,
couple
don't be
days
shy.
ago. And I'm
There you
pretty
go.
stoked about that. He's like,
Don't be
"You
shy."
guys mind joining?"
There you go.
Hello, I do.
This is my father, everybody. Some of you probably met him already. He joined our group, and I was pretty excited and honored to have him part of our group. He's curious and learning the paranormal stuff, and he's my right hand when it comes to all this stuff. So I'm glad to have him here, and he likes to watch stuff that we do and film and putting stuff together. Harmony says hello to you.
Hello, Harmony.
The camera's right up there. They can't see you on the computer.
Oh, hello, Harmony.
We're using our studio cameras, so he's thinking we're still on the camera on the laptop. But yeah, he just joined our group. We might have one other. Yeah, he's Rick Senior, or he goes by Rick. I'm Ricky, or Richard. You can call him Richard or Rick. I go by Ricky. That's why I go by Ricky, because if everybody just keeps saying Rick or Richard, and we were both be looking at who are you talking to, which one? So yeah, that's why I go by Ricky. And I kind of like Ricky anyway. It keeps me feeling young. Because I turned 21 the past 5 times, and every time I turn 21, I feel a little older. So I like to stay with Ricky. You know how that is, right, everybody? You know how that goes. I'm always going to be turning 21. Every birthday. Remember that. They call you Sebastian Jr.? Okay. So you're a junior also. Yeah. I'm a junior. Yeah.
On screen.
Dad left his phone turned on. That's all right.
Dial.
And I have a dad named Sebastian Sr. Paranormal craziness. Man, he's working on it. No, he just turned it off. Paranormal craziness. She's a paranormal investigator and has a group of her own. She says hello to you.
Well,
She says
hello.
hi, sir.
Hello.
He says hello. You probably heard him. You gotta speak up.
Oh.
So you gotta kind of yell a little bit.
Hello.
Not that much. It's coming from this system over here that's
Oh,
filming over here, but the speakers over here. Little issue. We got to figure it out.
all right.
We got the studio camera over here. We got the system over here, the computer system that's broadcasting it. And we have another laptop right here in front of us where we're watching your messages come through. So we got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes.
You know, by the way, they also call me Hey You.
Hey, you.
Hey You.
This is not like it.
No, because I don't eat.
You don't eat?
No.
I love food. Especially Southern barbecue. Seafood.
Well, I'm going over to your house.
That's right. He likes it too. Especially steaks, T-bone steaks.
T-bone steak, crab legs.
Love crab legs, especially all you can eat. I start
Yeah.
talking about food, I'm going to get hungry. I got some pizza though. I had pizza last night.
I had pizza the other night.
It's that Hawaiian pizza, but I put bacon on it. and I put Canadian bacon on it, ham on it. Well, I guess that's the same thing. Pepper. I don't put pepper on that. Instead of, and lots of pineapple, but instead of tomato paste that they put on there, the sauce, I put barbecue sauce on it. It gives it a kind of a smoky Hawaiian flavor. It's pretty good. Yeah. I think you guys might like it. Try it. You get it from Domino's. We're one of the few. I think we only get 2 people that deliver out here. Or BFG in the Woods house that are living here. There we go. It's out in the woods, so you get like 2 pizza guys that come out here. It's Pizza Hut and then Domino's Pizza. When we want to order out, that's it. We live in a small podunk town.
Little Caesars doesn't do it.
No. There is one in town that they don't deliver ever. I think in some big metropolitan cities, like Little Caesars, not so much good. I learned not to use certain icons because of being watched. Bacon, bacon, yes, love bacon. More pork butter, right? And ribeye steaks.
Yeah, ribeye steaks, good stuff.
Yes, they are.
Yes, medium rare.
Yes, medium rare. We have one this week. Imagine bacon, chicken, and the other thing.
I like it still moving.
Yeah, we like it to go twitch on the plate a little bit. Maybe that's a little too rare, but you never know. Might be good.
I like to chase after it on the hoof.
It's a little bit too rare for
That's like
me.
eating right there in the cattle farm right there. He was like, come here, little cowie.
Yeah.
I got a treat for you. It's going to feel a little funny. Just hang on.
Yeah, it's a little bit too rare for me.
I don't want me too, Harmon. Makes me hungry. I'm probably going to go in and raid the refrigerator after this now. I just torture myself. I was up in a hospital for 2.5 months back in 2005 because I had my gallbladder out and I about died from it. And I couldn't eat for that 2.5 months. And you know what Ricky did while he was in the hospital the whole time? Watch Food Network. Let me tell you, that's torture. I was sitting there the whole time in the hospital bed. All I could think about was food.
I didn't have that problem.
You got the in and out. Even in the hospital, he gets in and out for his gallbladder. Me, I had to do it upright and almost kill myself about it. Of course, I didn't know there was anything wrong until, I thought I had one weird attack about it, but I thought it was gas or something. That was a ton of a cow when you need it drains away. You like cow tongue? I can't imagine that.
I've had cow tongue. It's not bad if it's cooked right. I had it with sauerkraut.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. How about you, Chris?
I like Brussels sprouts.
You like Brussels sprouts? Yeah, I do too. That was pretty good. Brussels. I do. It's supposed to be a paranormal show.
Yeah. Food Network / Paranormal.
Steph says tongue is nasty or gross. Harmony says no. Harmony says yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't think that I would eat one of that exotic cow food. Hi, Stephanie. Anyways, welcome to our humble abode. We just talked about everything of what we're doing in the future.
Hi, Steph.
We're excited. Now we're kind of like don't know what to talk about, so we're just kind of chilling with you guys until you guys get bored and we'll go away. But welcome, Stephanie. We're very extremely stoked and excited that you're here. We're one of your biggest fans, and you don't even know it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what people will eat nowadays? Oh, yeah, I can, Harmony. Eat some weird stuff. Thank you, Stephanie. We love you, too, and you don't even know. We love all of our fans.
Yes.
Probably more than we should, huh?
Yeah.
I don't care what people think.
I don't care what people think.
I just turned 21 for the second time or third time.
Yeah.
In March of last year. And I don't care anymore.
I better keep my mouth shut.
You've been 21 too many times.
I changed to 39 and holding.
Oh, you're 39 holding? I'm 21 holding. See, when I close my eyes, I'm this young stud all the girls are throwing their panties at me. But when I look in the mirror, I just kind of like you hear like squealing tires locking them up. You know, mirror starts cracking and warp a little bit. You know, those kind of things. 41 or 21, yeah. I'll admit it, how old I am. 21. I'm 21, I ain't lying.
Times 2 plus.
Yeah, times 2. Something like that. Times plus 1. Times 2 plus 1. 21 times 2 plus 1. See if they can figure that out. 21 times 2 plus 1. Who's got the right answer?
Trivia question.
21 times 2 plus 1.
I gotta take my shoes off to count.
Yeah. You might have to count twice.
Yeah, no.
Have you ever been to New Hampshire? Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
He's been there. I've been there. Not that they were, but frequent there. Yeah, I've been there. I kind of like it. It was a pretty place.
I did too.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, Florida is where I want to live. I like it here, but I like the South really. Florida, Alabama, parts of Georgia. Not all of Georgia. The Carolinas are really nice. Yeah, he lives near the state of New Hampshire. He's in Wisconsin. Not Wisconsin. Harmony. He lives
Harmony?
he lives in
South Carolina.
no, he lives up more. He lives right by New Hampshire. He told me 100 times.
Massachusetts.
Matt, no.
Harmony, where are you from?
Yeah, I love North Carolina. I used to live in a town called Jacksonville. There's a little suburb called Huber. Yeah. Zip code 01832. Okay. Is that your current zip code, Harmony? 01832? I think I never heard 01832. I don't know what the zip code is. It started with 0.
Yeah, there is. Up in that area, they are.
You learn something every day.
The West Virginia is 26.
Florida's are all 3. Yeah.
So out west it could be 3.
California's are 9s.
Yeah.
Montana's 5. New York is 7.
I know that.
Two.
Arizona's
Yes. Okay. Very cool. That's good. 01832. That's cool. Awesome. I keep looking over to the left here. It's not because I'm looking at sounds, but that's where I got the screen over here so you can see what.
He likes to look at himself.
If I'm so pretty, I'm so very pretty. In black. Get you on your show. I'll talk to you there. Not type you on that. Okay.
Who's that?
That's Harmony.
Harmony?
All right, Harmony. Let me
Oh.
figure it out. I'll put you on here.
Can you?
Yeah. I just got to invite him.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. I got to put my glasses on because I can't see shite. Okay. Now, just get my mouse to cooperate.
He's visually impaired.
Yes. Viewers 3. I can't see who you are. Hi, 3 people. I don't want to find them. Everybody's kind of walking now.
Oh,
And so I'm working on her. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. So bear with me. Camera. Settings. This doesn't give you anything to add.
I think he's getting there.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it, so I'm kind of looking around. Add apps, control room. Let's see what control room offers me. I don't get any control room. Cameraman. I don't do that. Screen share. I don't do that. All right, Harm, you gotta tell me how to do that. I don't know how to do it. It was when we first started, but I think I might have found it. Share the permanent link. I don't want to share a permanent link. We don't have a permanent link. Send an invite.
Send an invite.
Send an invite as other trouble. Okay, that's how we do it. Now I gotta find how to do this. Army, send me your email address on here. You can do that in this chat room because you got a wrench. If you don't have a wrench or the moderator or whatever, you can't put the email address or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It's some kind of security thing. Okay, I need you to read that off to me, Dad. SAB.
Ash,
SAB, spell it out.
SEB,
SEB?
SEB,
SEB.
AST,
Uh-huh.
IAN,
IAN.
P,
Uh-huh.
777
Uh-huh.
at AOL.com.
Ah, there he is. All right, buddy, it's sent. So who's all here with Harmony and I? I know we got 2 other people watching. I'm glad you're here, whoever you are. They don't want to say. Well, we're glad you're here anyway. Even if you want to be shy. Hopefully I sent Harmony the right thing. I'll know in a minute.
Hopefully.
Harmony said I had to delete my email address.
Do I need to send it somewhere else? Oh, I see what you said. Never mind. I get you. You don't want crazy people emailing you. I understand that. You want to get the stalkers like Chris emailing you, like me. Okay. It said it was sent, so I should have sent it to the other one too. No, I don't have it anymore. I do, but actually. I got my cell phone sitting right here with all the info. I should have sent it to the other one anyway. You could have linked right in. I wasn't thinking too clearly. gonna send it to your account there.
Oh, you have the right email address.
I'm gonna check and make sure, buddy. There, I resent it to your email, so you'll probably get a couple links like that. No, I sent it via computer, internet. I don't use cell phones when I run the show here, unless I'm watching somebody else's show. So hopefully you get it. You still got two other viewers besides Sebastian.
Two?
I think we're one
Wow.
of them. No, that'd be us because we're logged in.
Is it?
No,
Oh.
that'd be us. We're logged in.
Oh, yeah. They answering?
So,
Are they answering you?
no, I asked
Oh.
them. I said hi, but they didn't answer. So you got some secret admirers. I think there's a word
Cool.
here, actually. Somebody else was here. It might be gone for a coffee break.
That's true.
We're taking a food break or lunch break. They probably made a movie. We were talking about food. Hopefully he gets the link. I hope it lets me know that he's actually coming in.
Oh, it may take about 3 minutes or two.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Y'all see that big bug just went by the camera? That's a big ass moth. I'm looking at the screen over here,
Yeah.
watching our video, a little tiny delay behind it. I saw like a big moth.
I want to see a spider crawl across the lens.
That would be fun, especially being all
Yeah.
coming up. But, yeah. You saw the bug. Harmony seen the bug. Oh, Steph's here. Sorry.
Steph! Hi,
Me and
Steph!
Shannon don't quite know what to say yet. Oh, I got you, Steph. No, I mean, we were. Did you just? Is this your first time visiting us, Stephanie?
I thought Stephanie was on the show before.
I thought she was too. If not, I apologize.
Yeah, if not, we apologize. We thought you were already on our show.
Not that we're any less happy that she's here.
Yeah.
If she is, I'd like to tell her a little background and stuff. This is your first time here. Okay. Well, welcome. Anyway, for some reason we thought you were one of our other viewers. There's so many people that got the same name that come in on the group. I get confused. I didn't see her last name though, for her second part of her name. Thesis. Thesis. Said if I pronounced it wrong, I apologize. So Theis, Theis.
Theis.
Yes. Anyways, Chris and I don't know if you've seen Chris. You can stick your head over here.
Hey,
Chris,
Steph!
Chris and I, we're the founders of Southern Charm Paranormal Investigations. We do investigations on residential homes and cemeteries and any place that's got potential paranormal activity. We do a lot of stuff. We've been around for 6 years. We also just recently started making documentaries for the paranormal group, and we have one on our page currently. It's pronounced so many different ways. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully I didn't slaughter people. If I did, I apologize. I filmed documentaries of our investigations. We do have one of them. Okay. Well, I think I sent it to your AOL account, Harmony. That's what it showed up on the computer there. But like I said, we do documentaries for the paranormal. We do have one or two of them. No, one of them out that we did. We got a new one coming out in the next day or so. You've been haunted your entire life? Holy cow.
Wow.
Now, are you a paranormal group staff, or are you just a paranormal follower, per se? I'm curious. I know we have one other, a lot of other paranormal groups that come and visit with us, and we're grateful to have them just as much as we are everybody else, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. Have you seen any of our documentaries, Stephanie?
She's a follower.
She's a follower. Okay,
So
good.
she's not a paranormal
Good.
group. We
Good.
love our followers.
We love our followers.
Yeah. Let's just go over so you can slip in.
Yeah.
Let's go over towards me, Dad. There's a good person over there that wants to clean it, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. That way you can see who the heck you're talking to.
Yeah, you're talking to me. Hello.
We got these bright lights up here, so we got to kind of squint when we look at the camera.
Yeah.
We got the studio lights on. But she hasn't seen any of our videos yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay. Well,
If you watch it, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about it.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about it. Give us some
Give us
time.
some pointers and some, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, we'd love to
She
hear
said she
your
will.
opinion.
Yeah, we love our opinions of everybody, good and bad. But we haven't really heard anything negative yet.
No, we haven't heard nothing negative.
Everybody seems to like it.
Yeah.
The next one we
Which
got
is
coming
cool.
out in the next couple of days, by the way, is Chris and I actually get attacked by one or two spirits, or 7 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, stones and
Yeah, we get some stuff thrown at us.
Yeah.
okay.
He's seen it already.
Yeah.
So he knows what's going on. He watched it already. He's been helping me edit the movie. So. Yeah, he's cheating. I didn't get the link. It either failed or wasn't sent. What the hell? Now let me make sure I got this correct, Harmony. When I go to send you the link, I go to the invite thing and then I write in your email address and click the invite. Is that correct? Am I doing it wrong? There's a 20-second delay when you hear the song. So when we talk, we got to wait a couple minutes for the response. No, he said.
No.
I knew I was doing it wrong.
No.
By the way, Steph, I am new to live streaming. I can film a movie all day long, but when it comes to live streaming on YouTube, I had no freaking clue what the hell I'm doing. I'm still learning. This is our 3rd live show, I think.
Yeah, our 3rd live show.
Third
Live show.
So when you guys started investigating, well, we started it. I got together with Chris about 6 years ago to do investigations. I've been in it myself privately for over 20 years. I've been with some other groups and stuff. But we met each other in town here through a family member, and found out that him and his ex-wife did paranormal stuff, and
Yeah.
I was going to start my own group, and I figured, well, they already have one kind of going, so let's see where we can go with that, and that's kind of where we've been ever since, and enjoying every moment of it, honestly.
Yeah. We keep getting bigger.
I'm gonna private message you, Harmony, so you can walk me through the retard. Sending a mail requires a mail. Yeah, I sent it through through the video thing here. It says invite people to the video conference. That's kind of what I sent it through. Yeah, but yeah, we've been doing it for about this right at over 6 years now. Not maybe, I don't know exactly the date, but I know it's been over 6 years. But that being said, we've gotten a lot of stuff. We started out when I joined their group. They were really small. It was just them and a couple other people.
Yeah.
Or 3 other people, I think it was, and it was just something they did as a pastime, as a hobby. And I joined up and said, I want to do this, but my intentions are to not be Hollywood, but I want us to be up there with the rest of the big dogs. I want people to look at us and say, hey, they're pretty cool, and they catch some really cool stuff. But we weren't doing any filming or anything like that. And we did record on digital audio from day one, but that's about as far as we really went with that. We did photographs and things.
Yeah, we did still photographs for the longest time.
But then we talked about a year ago. We said, hey, what do you think about us making video, documenting this stuff video? And we said, yeah, we like the idea. And we just kind of wrote it for a while. And then we just finally looked at each other, and I asked them, I said, well, let's do it. So we started doing it a month ago.
Yeah.
A little over a month ago, but we got the video out a month ago. Well, we tried earlier than that, but we had some problems. And we finally went out and spent the big bucks and bought a real studio camera, a really good high-end camera. That's for filming TV shows, actually. But we got it for our group, and we bought it. All right, here's what happened. I'm not seeing the invite on Google Hangouts. Send me an invite again, and it should see an invite on the chat. Yeah, that's the one I sent it to, is the one through the chat. But I'll try it again. But we put it up there, and we wanted to share with you guys what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to send you an invite again, buddy.
But we wanted the viewers to find out more about us, so we wanted to do more videos on YouTube, help them better understand us, and for them to know exactly who we are and what we stand for. And we're not all about the bashing each other and stuff like that.
We're pretty strictly against that kind of thing.
Yeah, we're strictly against talking bad about other paranormal groups and stuff like that.
We respect everybody's opinion, mind you. But
yeah, we respect other people's opinion and everything, but we don't talk bad about other people.
We just and there are those out there, and
Hey, Sylvia.
There are some bad groups out there, I admit, but you'll all in time you'll find out who those are yourself. You don't need me telling you. I just kind of hopefully I'll leave them alone. They leave me alone, kind of thing. And we're gonna be a respectable group, and that's kind of where we're gonna stay. And
Hey, Harry.
hey, Harry. I'm off camera sending an email real quick, but I apologize.
Ricky's off camera right now. He's setting up something for Harmony. But, we and everybody else who's watching us that we got a lot of professionalism, and that's basically what we founded this group on is professionalism and education and respect of the paranormal and for other people. So we don't bash anybody. We don't talk bad about anybody, or we we try not to discourage people from. We try not to encourage people about bashing everybody. Oh, good. We're glad you're refreshed and ready to go, Sylvia. You should set your mods up so your trolls don't mess with your fans right away before you guys get big and you're going to. You guys should set your mods up so the trolls don't mess with your fans right away.
Yeah, I got one mod. I got a bunch of other mods that we have in here. Just not everybody's here. They already came and gone already.
Yeah, we're trying to get big. It's a slow process, but we're trying to get a fan base, get some followers, and
we got a few right now. And
yeah, we got a few.
And we're brand new with the putting the shows up.
For
You know, we just started putting up documentaries, so
Yeah.
it's going to get pretty huge. City. Yeah, you're right here. You know, rules are a big deal. You're right. I agree with that.
set the rules for your chat.
Yeah. I don't know if you have to do that. I think I was sending it to the wrong place, Harmony. I think I put AOL instead of AIM. So you're probably going to get it now. I don't know if that was it. Whatever. Hopefully you get it now. I sent it again. But I agree, yeah, we got to have some kind of rules, and especially with those people. And I think we've seen some of that in Southwest page and
Yeah,
Angie's page. And,
yeah, we're seeing a lot of unprofessionalism in other people's live chats, and we don't really want no part of that. So
I got a message from you, Harmony, that said AIM.com and not AOL. I hope am I sending it to the right place?
AOL.com.
Yeah, it's already AOL. It's not true. Let me send it to you because for some reason I got it and it came in as AIM.com.
Yeah, I'm sure Ricky's going to be messing with the settings and everything else, and setting up mods so that people don't mess up our fan base, which I know people will try to do, but
I don't really know how to do that yet, honestly. Oh, kind of weird.
you hear that?
I heard it too.
All right, Harmony, I sent it to AOL and AIM. I don't know which one of you. I got an email from you that said AIM. Why, I don't know.
Yeah, Harry said there's definitely going to be people who try to steal our fan base by doing trolls and stuff like that.
Steal.
By all kinds of nonsense on the.
Oh, I got you.
People don't want to mess with that nonsense, so they leave.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to fix that up.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Uh-oh, I'm hearing
Uh-oh.
somebody here.
I hear somebody. Hey, there you
Yeah,
are.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, here I am in the flesh.
How you doing, Harmony?
Hey, Charmy.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
I hear
yeah.
you loud and clear, buddy.
Yeah, sorry. I can't go on my laptop computer, so I'm on my cell
Sorry.
phone.
All right.
Did I send it to AOL? Did I send it to the right one?
You did, but it was a video. What is it? Hold on a moment. Hold on. It was a. It was a Google
Welcome back,
Hangouts,
Army. I'm glad to see you. Okay.
and I couldn't access it through the computer. It was all black, and it kind of frustrated me.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I screwed something up or what it was.
Don't worry about it. I'm here now.
Oh, wow.
I'm here. I'll just use this from
Okay.
now on.
Okay.
Excellent. All right, so here we are. What was I gonna? What were we talking about?
At least we got it figured out. Oh, we were just talking to Sylvia, letting her know, she's new. Or not Sylvia, it was
Harry?
Steph. We were talking about, our new documentary. She's new, just first time talking and seeing us. So
Oh,
we were
Steph
talking to her
Theus.
about,
Yeah.
about our documentaries. I know you've seen one. I did a show with you,
Yeah.
and she's new and
Yeah.
she's curious about it. She's a paranormal follower,
Cool.
You know how that goes.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
I'm not hearing it, buddy.
You're not hearing me?
The video is breaking up a little bit.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what it was. Hold on, just a moment.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you hear me now? Am I here? Am I here now?
Jesus, the moon cycle. Harry says stock up on the cheese. It's the moon cycle, everybody.
You could be.
Got your cheese stocked up, Harmony?
Yeah, the cheese is right here. I didn't use that camera.
You're in Harmony. Cheese is right there, guys.
There you go.
Man, right there.
So, Harry, has Harry seen our documentaries?
I think he already has, actually. Pretty sure he has. I don't know for sure.
Oh, here we go.
Steph
Want to
says
see
it
my
here.
haunted doll?
Okay.
I don't think you can see her. Yeah, you can't see her.
I think I see something.
Yeah, it's very dark. I'll have to turn on the light.
Haunted doll, I think you said.
Yeah, hold on just a moment, okay?
You guys aren't hearing an echo on the video, or if you're hearing an echo, I probably need to do something.
Oh, thank you, Harry.
Well, thank you, Harry.
I don't think it should be an echo.
Harry
there an
is from a viewer's point of perspective. Sorry. Yeah, I got tongue twisted. Yeah. Have you see anything that we can improve on with our documentary?
Dirty Harry. What? Who's that?
What you got there, Harmon?
Oh, that's a camera. That's a regular
Oh,
LED
okay.
camera. That's one I
Okay.
picked up. Yeah, that's one I picked up. Hold on just a moment, please. I need to do something for a second. It's going to drive me crazy. So hold on.
Good. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you very much.
Okay, good, Harry. Thank you. I wasn't sure if there was an echo going on. I got like studio camera over here that you guys are watching us on, plus Harmony's over here on one side.
Yeah.
This camera just blanked out.
Yeah, hold on.
So I want to make sure we don't get too much feedback on the
Okay,
for
there
you
we go.
guys so you can see us.
Now can you see?
It's probably this table.
Can you see now? Am I okay?
Oh, now we can see it.
Oh, yeah, I see you now. All right.
She's here. She's listening.
Wow.
Well, there you said shower today.
Yeah.
Get less stinky. When
Okay,
you get a lot less stinky when you shower, right?
that's good.
That's the dog that I'm gonna be using for my
Okay.
But anyways, I mean
Anyway,
we're happy with what we're doing, and we're
Yeah.
excited, and we're even more stoked that you guys actually take the time to look at what we're doing and
yeah.
you know, following along with us as much as we want to follow along with you guys. Oh, look at Harmony's all his stuff. He's ready to roll there.
oh wow, yeah, he is ready to roll.
Yeah.
He's got the
Yeah.
K2 meters. He's got the digital recorder.
That's a hat check radio.
He's got. Is that your ghost box, buddy?
A hat check
Yep,
radio.
that's it, right? No.
Right there's
That's
the ghost
PSP
box.
7.
Got the crash
Yeah.
ready to roll. Dish soap. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm looking
I
at.
right.
The flashlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the eye to protect the stuff.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's over here. Right over here.
You get it on top of it.
Right by my
Fly
bed.
around.
Right by my bed. Right up on here. And right behind the doll. Right over here.
Oh, you got your place covered with the eye then.
Oh yeah. I do.
That's cool.
Can't. And that's my camera. This is where I mostly type. Like right here. That's my computer stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Candy bars.
So,
I like candy bars.
Mark was set and ready to roll right there.
Yeah,
All
he
the
is.
stuff.
Yes, he is.
oh yeah, you want candy bars?
Now, do you buy holy water, Harmony? Or get
Holy water? No?
Yeah, some people need it. I don't. We don't need it.
No, you don't need
We
any
don't
of
need
that
it.
stuff. Holy water.
We
I don't
got
know where they get
sage.
We got some sage.
that. Oh, I got that. I got
No, we
that.
haven't really had it yet, thankfully.
I got that.
Just,
Hold on.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, I got that stuff.
what's going
Right over
on in
here.
our investigation are nothing but chaps.
See? White sage.
Ah, he's got candy too. A white,
White
sage.
sage. White sage.
White
All
sage,
right.
all right.
Yeah.
He's rocking all this.
Yeah, he's ready to go. Got all the stuff he needs.
See, white sage.
Probably so. Yeah.
I got this.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Perfect food for the ghosts.
Frankincense and
Big like
thyme.
wrong.
Hey, does our video look pretty good on y'all's end? Is it like grainy or anything? Because we're using our studio camera that we actually film our documentaries on, and we thought we'd try broadcasting it.
Yeah, how's our video look from y'all's
Look
perspective?
pretty crisp.
Yeah,
I guess I could put it up so you guys can see us.
Looks good.
Looks good. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Yeah, we want to try our investigation camera out on the
Live speed.
live stream.
It's
So,
supposed to be a studio camera too, and we
yeah,
didn't
it's our
have it,
studio camera too.
so we didn't have it. We wanted to try it out and see how it worked.
Sorry about
Yeah, it's our studio/investigation camera.
Yeah. So we're getting two birds with one stone.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. I'm glad it looks good. I'm glad it looks good, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen,
And those other ones.
and those other ones,
UFOs and ghosts.
UFOs and ghosts.
Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Can't
Bigfoot.
forget
Can't
Bigfoot.
forget about Bigfoot.
that.
Littlefoot too, I guess.
See, I can see you all live chat, like right here. This is all live happening right now. See? Nice
Ah,
shout
okay.
outs to all you people. Harry, Charmy,
What is that
I'm
again?
gonna give a shout out to Angie.
Is that volume turned down?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't hear nothing.
watching.
Can't hear anything?
Who's showing us? Is that our chat we're in right now, or is that another chat?
No, this is ours right now.
Oh, it's the one we're currently in. Okay, yeah, I see myself now. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Dark net. Big Brother is always watching. Yeah, you're right, Harry. Big Brother is always watching.
Oh, the dark net, yeah. I tried. I've been on the dark net a few times. Where they call it the back web.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff in there. That seems really.
Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Thank you very much.
What I want to do,
Sylvia said we're sweet.
Oh, thank
also,
you,
what I
Sylvia.
want to do is I want to put.
What's that, Harmony?
Also, what I want to do is I want to put a Kinect camera over here, facing this way. Like
For some
that.
reason, your camera's not really blocked.
No. Won't be
It's not like you're across the room.
Sorry about that.
Who are you gonna call? Sylvia, our beautiful
Sylvia.
voice.
You're beautiful.
Yeah. So happy to have Sylvia
Yeah.
in our room.
Good to have Sylvia.
She is very beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know what Charmy looks like. We're just the picture is so small. I'm certain she's beautiful too.
I mean, someday I want to put a motion cam, like facing this way to this way, so that way I can capture some motion.
You got motion cameras?
I'm gonna get them next week. I'm gonna launch them. There are,
Very cool.
yeah, no, there are spirits that come in and out, like go right by my bed, and sometimes like right over here. So it's pretty cool.
I apologize if I can't hear you that well. It's just the audio is really low coming through, and I don't know why I can't hear you that well.
That's all right. I'm gonna log off from here.
I don't know.
It's just that I'm on my phone.
Broadcast is crappy or what?
Oh, it is.
Charming.
It sounds good.
Sounds good. That's good. I'm glad. But, yeah, we came on here tonight and just we came on here just to talk about our documentary that we're releasing here in the next couple of days, and we're just going to talk about anything paranormal and non-paranormal. We're just pretty good at doing those kind of things. We want to try out our big camera that we use for the studio and our filming our documentary out on the live show.
Yeah, and it looks like it's turning out pretty good, I must say.
Yeah, it looks pretty decent. You know, we wanted to say hi to everybody and answer any questions. We want to talk about it. Chris and I, we talked about it earlier in our documentaries coming out, which we're talking about it here before everybody gets to see it. That, you know, the first part of it's a little slow. This is because we wanted to show the reality of a paranormal investigation. That, you know, it's not always about catching stuff. But the second part of the documentary is where we actually get a lot of stuff. We get a ghost box session with this device right here, the radio hack chat, and
Worked out pretty well.
worked out pretty awesome.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Chris and I actually got attacked on a couple occasions. Had some rocks thrown at us from somewhere we don't know. Behind the graveyard, we actually got stuff thrown at us.
Okay, I already got my camera off because that's all I'm gonna be showing.
What's that, Harmony?
If you can't hear me,
Like
I'm
your
very
video,
sorry.
I can hear you. Just your video went away.
Yeah, I know.
Breaking up. We can hear you.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some pretty good stuff. And this documentary here we're about to release, we filmed it a week ago.
A week ago? Yeah, about a week ago. Yeah.
I just been going pretty meticulously through the audio on it because we got a lot of. It's just so much communication with the spirits that the stuff that I got in there, I wanted to make sure that what we were writing. Oh, we left the video. We lost you, Harmony. But we wanted to make sure that stuff we had on the video was actually what we were hearing. And so I went through them pretty meticulously and listened to each one of them about 20 times and got, listened to it just to make sure that's what we were hearing. We wrote it on there for you guys because we wanted to make sure, somebody listen back to it and say, oh, I think it said it all. We didn't want to portray that on there. So, excuse me. So we wanted to make sure that it was accurate. So we took a little more time than maybe we would have to on that. Yes, we actually do have a Facebook page. If you go on our channel, on our YouTube channel, there's an actual link to it on there. And you can get on there. What's the channel? The Facebook page channel? Do you know that off the top of your head?
Facebook page?
Yeah, the channel, the link to the Facebook.
Southern Charm Paranormal Investigations.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, just go to Facebook and go to your Facebook and type in Southern Charm Paranormal Investigations, and it should pull up our Facebook page.
Okay, yeah, definitely should do that. Harry answered your question about Truth Seekers. Have you joined them? I didn't know we could actually join them. I think we subscribed to their channel, I believe. If there is a way to join them, I'm not exactly sure how, but I would definitely love to. Maybe you can give us some insight on that. Maybe
give us some information.
Or
we'll check it out.
You can either email us at ricky@theparanormalhunter.com, and I can email you back with my phone number, my private number, and we can talk that way or something like that. I'm not sure what direction to take it at. Or if you call our office number, you probably won't get an answer right away. But yeah, Angie Beanful, her page is freaking awesome. Her show, she does a live show.
Yeah, she has a live show. She's pretty good.
I think Harry's been on her show.
We were on there the other day, and
we
watched it the other day. We weren't on it. We watched it the other day, but it was pretty good.
Email order, he runs it with some others. Okay, great. Yeah, definitely, we'd be definitely more than interested to join his. I have seen his stuff, and it's pretty intriguing, and I'm glad that he's out there doing what he does. I think everybody should be part of truth seekers if they are actual truth seekers and not truth fakers.
Yeah,
And that's our goal is a truth, and we'll call out a fake, and we'll call out on our own investigations, and we'll say, hey, this is what we're talking about. I believe it's much paranormal. We don't call things paranormal very lightly, easily.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot for us. That's awesome. So they are.
That's good. That sounds pretty good.
We love to be a part of their family too, and we're all about networking. We're not about us being singled out kind of thing. We don't hide stuff. We're an open thing like that. I got you, Harmony. That's okay. We're glad for whatever you have to offer. But we're about open book on everything that we do. Transparency is a big thing for us. We share, and nothing that we do is secret. We want everybody to experience and see what we do, and then we want to share that with you. And that's another reason why we do this live show and why we do our documentaries, because we want to share that with everybody.
Yeah, exactly. We like to talk about documentaries on here and see what other people think about them, and see if anybody has any comments or any thing that we can improve on them.
Hi, Sophie. Welcome. Welcome to our channel. Glad you're here. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, we're all about keeping it real. And the bottom line of it all is just keeping it real, being honest, not faking any evidence. sharing with what we got, so
Yeah.
having complete transparency with what we do, and that goes for everything. You know, if somebody's out there wanting to have their own paranormal group, you know, we'll be more than happy to mentor them. We'll be more than happy to guide them in the right direction. We don't recommend somebody just jumping in there without doing their own research,
No,
and
no,
educating
no.
themselves.
No, it's a little bit dangerous.
It's even probably, hi, Sophie.
Hi, Sophie.
It's probably even a good idea if you're interested in the paranormal, starting your own group, joining another group and experiencing it and see how they do it, and getting some hands-on experience. I mean, I started that way. You know,
Watch some YouTube videos.
some of the, you know, some more of the reputable ones.
Yeah, replicable.
Don't, you know, some of them are kind
Yeah.
of shady. You know,
Yeah.
we don't call them out, but you'll
Yeah.
find out
Yeah,
who those
you'll-
are. on your own.
Let's find out which one's gonna shake.
But it's definitely a wealth of information on YouTube and researching it, but we would be more than happy to mentor somebody, show them, you know, even when it comes to questioning the paranormal themselves, you know, how to go through that process. Paperwork is one big thing. You know, one thing that y'all who don't have groups know or need to know while starting a group is there's some huge liability involved in the paranormal. That involves their, you know, being in somebody's private home. You know, you can accidentally break something and you can sue the crap out of it. You just Google that and you'll see some groups that have had some legal issues because of negligence on somebody's part, either theirs or the owners.
Yeah, we got a lot of strict forms that the client
Potential
has
clients
to fill out,
and investigators. also.
and investigators.
You know, we have some liability release forms that they have to fill out that we're more than happy to share with other investigative groups that are out there. Starting up equipment, you know, we can help guide them on what equipment they should purchase. You know, and there's only real basic things that we recommend, and that's a digital recorder, a digital camera, a flashlight. You know, those are the
Flashlight.
basics.
And the most important thing, that IR light.
Well, that's if you're filming.
That's if you're filming.
Flash camera is good too. To start out with, that's all you need.
Yeah, start out with.
It's real cheap, you know, regular digital camera. It doesn't need to be a high-end camera. I recommend minimum of like 5 megapixels or something like that. That's all you really need. What do you guys think about Alan on the Dead Files? I've never seen that personally, the Dead Files. Have you, Chris?
I have not seen the Dead
Or heard of
Files
it?
or heard of it. No.
I'll definitely have to look into it. I've never personally heard of it. What can you tell?
No.
What can you tell us about that stuff?
Yeah, what is the Dead Files about?
Yeah, I've never. If it's on television, I've probably never seen it because I don't watch. I have cable TV, but I just don't watch it. I've been paying for it for a couple of years, and I don't watch it. I'm a retard right now. But his kids watch it. So
Yeah.
amazing show.
Amazing show.
Okay, well,
Really? Oh.
must be a network show. Amy Allen is awesome. Here it says. Start. Just where it started.
Alright.
But yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. We're gonna have to check that out and see what it's all about.
Yeah, I just, you know, I haven't watched a lot. I don't watch a lot of TV, to be honest with you. I'm so darn busy, and I'm on the computer. And if I can't find it on the computer, it just typically doesn't get watched.
How does the radio work for you guys?
This one right here, the
Hat check.
Back Shack, like a champ. That's one of our best pieces of equipment right there. Honestly, that's one of our best pieces of equipment.
It really
I have to
is.
say.
Yeah.
We get some of the best communications through this thing, and it takes a trained ear to listen to it. For some of those who are not used to listening to this one, because it clicks. You hear like a click, 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 click through the channel, but you can hear the voices in between. And after listening to it for a while, you're able to kind of tune out the clicking noises and hear the voices. Now, you don't always hear it 100%, but unless they're really loud coming through, you'll hear them. But many times, and it's the case in our new documentary that we're releasing, that you'll see that there's some things that on a couple occasions I didn't hear it exactly the way I thought I heard it. And then some of them I heard it, but I didn't hear exactly everything they said. And you'll see that in the documentary, along with us being abused on there, being attacked by the spirit.
being attacked by spirits.
And they're in the graveyard, and we had about 7 or 10 of them.
Yeah.
Just doing this thing, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
Combating spirits.
but yeah, this thing right here has been, I've had it for 10 years and it's never let me down, to be honest with you. It has never let me down. Now, we do use the SD11. We do have an application called the Realm Box. There's another one I'd like to try. I can't remember what it's called. It's new. Angie Beanful uses it. She seems to have pretty good success with it, so I'm pretty excited to try that one out. I haven't tried it yet in an active investigation. That's about the only two, ghost boxes that we use. I mean, I don't probably believe that there's any one that's better than another one, honestly. It's all about you as the communicator with the spirits, really.
Yeah.
If they want to communicate with you and you're respectful, I think you'll have success at it.
The question is, whenever you're using this kind of stuff, you got to ask yourself, is the spirit answering you in an intelligent way? Are they answering you directly?
Or is it random?
Or is it random answers?
The Afterlife box, that's right, Harmony. I couldn't remember what it was called, the Afterlife app that you use. I've got it on here, but I just haven't tried it in investigation.
Well, that's how you can really tell if it's working for you or not. Is to ask yourself them questions.
Yeah, but I think if you're serious about the paranormal and you're not in there for well, I'm blanking like a dog right now. If you're not in there for thrill seeking, they know the difference, right? So yeah, it worked for Harmony, so. And for Angie and for Steve, Southwest out of Great Britain, SW. What is her name? I apologize for slaughtering anybody. I did. You got a really awesome show there, but I'm just blanking right now. But they talked to me, but I didn't think they would. If they were on the radio. See, Harmony's having really good success with it.
Oh, good.
The 3D world is Harmony. Barry says the 3D world is Harmony. Oh, how exciting. Speaking of the 3D world. But, yeah, I mean, that's one of our most reliable pieces of equipment right there, that Radio Shack. The number on this one is, there's no ink on it, so I got to look at the light on it. But the number on this one is you could probably still find them on the net, but they don't sell this model anymore. It's the 12-469, I believe, or 409. I think it's 489. What it looks like to me, anyways. It's a radio. It's just a Radio Shack radio, and we've had nothing but. I mean, you'll see in the documentary next day or so how well it works. Any radio, they talk to me like a real person would. That's right, they do, Harmony. The spirits will talk to you like you're a real person. And they do with us too. And sometimes, there's a mixture of them. There's some that are not nasty, there's some that are naughty, there's some that are mean.
They like to cook sometimes.
There's some that are real friendly, there's even some that'll look out for you. There's some that are really friendly. It just really depends on who you got at the moment. And some there's a group of them. They seem to know me pretty well, so when I get on there and start doing an investigation, they constantly want to say my name, and they know that's how I start things out for confirmation that we're really, having a communication with them, because I like to confirm that we are talking to a spirit and not just random noise. Yeah. So, we kind of work things out, start out things out like that. That's how we work it. Because my mindset is family mode. There's nothing wrong with that, Harmony. There's no right or wrong way of investigating the paranormal. But okay, yeah, there's no real right or wrong way to, I think, to research or investigate the paranormal. It's really whatever method works for you. I mean, but you'll find which one works. And I don't really condone aggressive, what do they call that? Provoking, provoking. We do some light provoking, but nothing real like you're a coward,
Yeah.
wimpy bitch, or something like that. We don't
You don't
typically
make it too harsh.
but we try to give them a little prod.
They like to push their boundaries a little
We
bit.
like to touch with their boundaries, especially when they're being mean to us or we can't. Yeah, that's what it is. You got the white silver 1269. It's a regular snag.
Oh.
Yeah, this one I believe is 1289. I believe it's really hard to see. As you can see on the back here, there's really you can't read nothing on there. You got to get the light that's right for you. You can't read it. But like I said, I've had nothing but. You want the SB7? Grab that the 11 over there. We had the SB7. We tried it probably 10 or 20 times, honestly. 10 or 20 times, and we just could not get anything out of it. And what we could get was this crap. Now, we bought this one that Chris is about to show you, and we couldn't get shit shy out of that either. But we bought this SB11 right here. Get this in here so you can actually see it in the camera. We bought this SB11. You don't have to move that. We bought this SB11 right here, and the only problem we had with it, we couldn't get it to work because this antenna right here was crappy. The original one was, and it broke on us. So I went and got a different antenna and soldered it to the board, and now it works pretty good. We haven't tried it as of yet, but we're getting good. We did a test run at it with one of our lead investigators' house, and we actually got some communication on it, so we were pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
And this is the millimeter we use on a regular basis. So we got a lot of different little things like that we use, but our basics are our digital recorder by far. Steph got scratches. Now, are you being attacked, Steph? Is that right? Is there something like that going on with you, or is this just something random that happened on your face? Okay, I got you. So you just had some random scratches from prior experiences with the paranormal at home, I see. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've been attacked, not like physically beaten up or scratched and thrown down or those kind of things. I've had some pretty intense stuff happen to me, like everything from a straight out poltergeist going on in front of me. I've seen apparitions, like ghost spirits. For the first time you see that, you will never forget it. Excuse me. I've seen those. I've been things thrown at me like rocks and stuff, and that's pretty intense. So, I mean, everything's new. Just if you do get into the paranormal investigative field, expect that stuff because that's what you're getting into. Black Hooded spirits, yeah, that is kind of creepy. But I mean, you got to expect that. You can't have everything good with the bad. So you will have some things that might want to scratch you or push you or pull your hair or throw things at you or levitate things in front of you or show themselves as a spirit. Instead of me and Southern Charter, I guess it's me and then go 3 cars or more sometimes. Yeah, well, Harmony and I, we talked for about 3 hours one night. Didn't even realize it. We got so deep into the paranormal.
My dog 2 weeks after that.
Now that would be really awesome.
Wow.
Probably make me cry, but it'd be
Probably
awesome.
would, yeah.
Just if you have any kind of emotional attachment.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I do. I'm pretty I got a little chihuahua that I've had her since she was about that big, and now she's about that big. And she sleeps and dreams about me constantly. She's so far up my butt. Yeah, it'd be really sad. Oh wow. Growling Lords bearing grabbed all within this last week. Oh wow, so she's having some pretty active stuff. If you don't mind me asking, Steph, what part of the country do you live in? So she's got some pretty big issues with it. Steph's having pretty big issues with it.
Oh, really?
Something is being done. She's been grabbed and scratched in the past and those kind of things. Wow. So much like poop. Yeah, I would be too. Have you thought of contacting a local paranormal group and see if there's something they might be able to? And I'll tell you one thing too, Steph.
Northern Wisconsin.
Northern Wisconsin, okay. No, you're a little ways away from us. Now I'll tell you, and I'm sure you might have heard this before. If you haven't, if you have, I apologize. But we tell this to a lot of our clients. When it comes to them having experiences in their home and they're a bit nervous about it, is that take control. And that's one big issue: is taking control of your home, being loud about it, and verbal, saying, "Hey, this is my house. You're going to stop doing what you're doing. You're going to either leave me alone or live comfortably with me. Do not scare me. Do not touch me. Do not scratch me. Don't mess with me while I'm sleeping." Those kind of things. You really got to put your foot down and tell them in the name of whatever your religion is, Jesus Christ or Muhammad or whatever your God is, and tell them the stuff that they need to stop this, and Archangel Michael, I can't talk, talk to them or talk to, another. Yeah, praying is a big issue. You should pray, and then but telling the spirits and stuff and calling upon, the Archangel Michael, he's the protector of all those things, and he controls a lot of that stuff, and a lot of times it may help out some if you take control and then pray to them and ask them for their help with protection and put yourself around bright light around yourself in a mental state. We do that as part of our group stuff. We put ourselves in our protection and our bright light. We say, we're the bright light here. We're protection, protect us, stay away from our negativity, stay away from the light. Kind of thing.
However, if she wants more answers, I believe she can find a paranormal group near her.
If she can.
Paranormal societies.
Yeah, and if she can, you're welcome to contact us privately in an email, Ricky or Chris at theparanormalhunter.com, or call us, our business phone, and we'll call you back on our private phone and contact you. But that being said, we can definitely do some of the legwork for you, or just maybe talk you through some of your problems that you're having, and maybe help you find some answers from our end, and maybe help somebody come to you and help figure some things out for you and see what they can do for you and get you some answers and get them taken out. Harmony, there you go. Psalms 23. I'm not sure what that, even 91. Yeah, Psalm 91. I'm not a real, I don't remember what all the Bible places to go to, but yeah, there you go. Sylvia will back them up on that. She said that works great. Harry says crystals work, salt smudges your home. So yeah, those are some great techniques, that could potentially, hopefully give you some respite from whatever's been going on.
Yeah, if you need further assistance and need us to do some little footwork for you, don't be afraid to call our group phone number at 904-796-9785. That's our group number.
Yeah. And then you can find that number on our website too at theparanormalhunter.com. Theparanormalhunter.com. Our phone number's on there, our contact stuff. You can email us at Ricky or Chris. Not both of them. It's Rick at paranormalhunter.com or Chris at the paranormalhunter.
I believe we can even type our phone number in there.
Yeah, you can do that if you want to. fluoride is one of the best protection stones. Fluoride, sorry, I can't even read. Yeah, fluoride. There you go. So Steph knows a lot of good stuff also. Sophie does. What am I saying, Steph? And Chris is going to put a number in there for you. Let me tell you, when you do enter a haunted home, pray you don't have to have an attachment when you leave. Keep yourself protected. Yeah, that's a big issue, is protecting yourself. And, we always have a little pause before we enter any kind of investigation and we tell all of our investigators, either talk to your guardian angel or your spirit guide or your whoever it is, your religious idol or whatever that is, God or Muhammad or Buddha, whoever you use to protect yourself. We respect all religions, but we ask all of our investigators to, call upon them because you need that kind of protection. Yeah. If you're a Christian, you ask God or Michael or somebody, Archangel Michael or your guardian, somebody to protect you, and you can research it on Google, who you might believe one way or the other. But there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you need that protection on every investigation, really.
Yeah. So it depends on you. What we do that at our group. We call upon our personal protectors and stuff, and we say that the protection thing.
Yeah.
It's necessary because, like you said, you can get things followed home that you may not want.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened with us at one time.
Might have.
But we also set ground rules.
Yeah.
We have ground rules for all that stuff. So. Chris's little puppy just came out.
Yeah.
That's his little baby.
It's my baby.
Say hi, you're a movie star now, puppies.
Movie star.
I don't need mine.
20 years of it, Charlie. Oh, here it said 20 years of it. She's just wondering if she's used to it or not. Or he's used to it. I don't know if you ever get used to being. I don't know.
I don't used to work.
Having a haunted house. For us,
We've kind of got used to
I'm
it.
used to our spirit, if that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
They don't bother. I'd be laying in bed and I'd see them standing in the doorway, so it doesn't affect me like that. So I just kind of like, are you done? I really want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But I also have ground rules, and they know not to cross my ground rule because I will send them to places they don't want to go, or at least if I can't do it, somebody else will. I make sure that they're clear about that. That nothing that they're going to do is going to scare me. And if they kill me, I know where I'm going, and it's not going to be in their realm.
Yeah, exactly.
And I make sure they understand that, and I stand up to it. And, if you show fear, they're going to feed on it, and that's one big word. It's big advice. Word of advice is don't show them any fear because they will feed on it.
Yeah, they feed off of fear really bad.
You show a little bit of fear, and they're going to play into that. They're going to keep playing into that.
It'll only get worse.
Yeah, it'll just intensify over time. And Sophie or Harry and Harmony, they'll tell you the same thing. It's Angie or anybody else that is part of this stuff will tell you that this stuff just gets more intense and more intense. Right, yeah. You're right, Harmony. Fear is a buffet to them, and it's just like fuel to the fire. It's just they feed on it, they dwell in it. It's just a door saying, "Okay, we're in."
Yep.
And if you show the slightest bit of fear, no matter what, it just gets worse.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, definitely.
And I don't fear it. I don't care what they do to me. It takes a lot to get me excited anyways. When stuff does happen, it's more of an adrenaline thing for me than it is fear. It's almost like, oh, God, this is good. This is getting good. For me, it's a completely different thing because I've done and seen a lot of things in my life that I can't get into here. That death and scary things and stuff, it doesn't affect me anymore.
However, I will say this: a little bit of fear is all right because it piques your awareness.
Yeah, don't. It's a teetering thing here, but for my personal thing, the fear is not there. But you should always have some fear. And Chris is correct about that. You know, when you start not to have fear, you can tend to. But don't let them know you have fear.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the
right.
main point. Don't show it.
Yeah, don't
if
show
you
it.
are a little scared, just say, "God damn it! Okay, here we go. Piss off." You know, that kind of thing. And you guys know what I'm saying. Sylvia says they drain energy, and it's like food to them. And when you're afraid, you put off more energy.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
right, Sylvia.
That's true.
Sylvia is another person that knows this stuff pretty
Yeah.
well. And it's like barbecue ribs and French fries or something, and cornbread or garlic bread. It's just like, oh, food. Eat more, eat more, eat more.
Yeah.
Feed into it, feed into it, feed into it. Next thing you know, your bed's levitating in the middle of the room, spinning in circles, and your head. You got somebody's head spinning, and your daughter in the TV saying, "They're here." Yeah, that's pretty intense, and I hope we find that one day.
I hope it don't happen here.
No, not necessarily here. I have to admit, I don't want to have like tennis balls going through the ceiling and have to tie a rope on ourselves to go and collect somebody we know out of the realm of death because they got kidnapped by the ghost like that little Carrie, what's that little girl's name?
Carrie?
Carrie.
Yeah.
Ann?
Carrie. I think it's Carrie.
I love that show when it came out. You know the part that freaked me out the most about Poltergeist on the first one I watched, part one? It wasn't necessarily the ghost part of it. It was the guy who went into the bathroom, he was eating some chicken, he spits it out on the counter, one of the investigators. The maggot starts crawling out of the piece of chicken, and the next thing you know, he's like picking off his face, the skin off his face, and he's down to the skull almost. And I was like, oh my God! You know, and I was a young kid at the time. Not young, I was younger. Sorry, can't English. He comes up every time I think. But yeah, I mean, I love Poltergeist. It's only sad that little girl passed away. She died right after that. So,
Did she?
Yeah, she was 4 young. I think she was 12.
She died?
Some kind of illness or something. I don't know if I remember right. She died of sudden.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Most of the people on that show died.
Really?
Yeah.
Right after the show?
Not far long after.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah, a little weird.
Yeah.
A little weird. But, we're glad you're all here anyways.
Yeah, we're glad you're here.
We don't get to do this much in the show. We don't get to do a live show. You need to cut out, Dad. Let me know.
You cut out.
Oh no,
I'll let you.
okay. My glasses were just getting heavy.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I can't work on that.
I gotta dry my eyes out.
I gotta get me some glasses.
I mean, we don't get to do a live show that often with you guys, and we love being on these live shows because it's kind of like being in a room full of really good friends, and you get to that warm, fuzzy feeling, and we enjoy that.
Yeah.
You never have enough friends, and it don't matter where you come from or what part of life you're in. You know, rich, poor, old, fat, ugly, pretty, over religious or not religious at all. We love you guys nonetheless, and if you follow or don't follow the paranormal, we're happy to have you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we don't, like I said, we don't get to do these live shows that often. You know, we've only done a couple few of them, so I'm not real big or up on how all this part of it works. But as far as filming goes, I'm pretty up on that kind of stuff.
We're going to start doing more live shows. Though.
Yeah, I really want to do more shows. We've even thrown around maybe doing an actual radio show. You know, one of those internet radio paranormal shows, because there is a paranormal channel that's all paranormal all the time. We have it streaming off of our webpage, actually. And there's some interesting stuff, some weird stuff on there. I don't listen as much as I used to. But, you know, it's got some different stuff on there. We were thinking about maybe doing something like that. Well, thank you, Seth. We really appreciate that. We want more people like you guys on there to share with us what we thought and share with us your opinions and be a part of our family, even if you're all the way up in Wisconsin.
We consider all of y'all our family.
Yeah.
No matter what state you're in.
Like a next door neighbor.
Or country.
Yeah. And we're just a bunch of rednecks out here doing what we do.
Yeah.
You know, but we want to share all that with y'all, and you know, why keep it to ourselves? And there's a big, you know, that. Oh, was you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you know, we wanted to. Steph don't want to be scared anymore. I don't blame you. Like I said, get a hold of us, or get a hold of Sophie, or Harry, or one of us. Somebody who's got experience.
Steph. I mean, if you need us help you find a paranormal society near you, don't be afraid to get a hold of us.
Yeah, by all means.
I'll put our number on there. If you need to be put on there again, let me know.
Yeah, I mean, just remember, we are, you know, we do take, you know, the confidentiality way if that's where you want to be.
Yeah. We don't
advertise that.
We don't advertise nothing on our webpage
or on YouTube.
We talk one-on-one, have a confidential conversation with you. They got. Otherwise, we can't do it.
But that aside, you know, we're definitely here to help you if you want. It's just up to you whether or not you're going to reach out. That's good. But yeah, I mean, we want to help everybody and anybody, and we're here for it. If we can't find the answers for it, or if we don't have the answers for you, we definitely know the people to go to, or can find the answers, or find somebody who does. So there you go. So Sophie's got the right. Close your eyes and clear your mind. Harry's a good person for that remote seeing, I think, and Sophie is really good at those kind of things. You know, we don't have much when it comes to gifts in this group as far as, you know, being psychic or clairvoyant or anything like that. My mom has some kind of a gift, and myself, I have a sense about things, but I don't rely on that kind of stuff. Maybe I should, but I just don't. I'm more of a hard evidence kind of person, so that's just kind of, you know, I'm caught between a rock and a hard place when I'm relying on. I do rely on my senses. I mean, don't get me wrong, because you need to, but I'm an evidence guy. I want proof, and my feelings and conscious thoughts about what's going on just because I may feel something is only helps me, doesn't help, you know, doesn't show any kind of proof to me. So I need them different avenues when it comes to all that stuff. But yeah, so help her out with that. I mean, Sophie's got a lot of good ideas for self-protection when it comes to the paranormal stuff. But I'm going to give Sophie the floor and let her help you out on that. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, you're right. We do. You're right. I do need to push more on that stuff. And, you know, it's the really weird part about that is I'm seeing lately more and more that it's making itself aware. I don't know how I'm explaining this, but it's making itself more aware that maybe that's not the right way to say it, but it's coming out more that I have more sense about it than I have in the past. And you know, it's like I can sit there and I can walk into a room and I can almost hear I can feel where they're at. I can know what they're wanting. I can, you know, those kind of things. Yeah. Their tension and their intent. But I don't really call it out much. But I can definitely say, yeah, there's something going on. Or you need to step back and use caution. where we need to stop what we're doing and change direction quickly or whatever the case is. Or they're just being like the graveyard. Although I didn't feel any malintent when we were at the graveyard when they were throwing stuff at us, but I could tell that they were here. I definitely felt them there.
They're kind of just wanting to get our attention.
But it could have been because there was like 11 of them communicating with us at once, and I don't think maybe it's just harder to track that many at one time.
Yeah, sounds like it. Too many voices at one time.
Yeah, it's like you crowd a room, you got everybody talking, and it's kind of like trying to track everybody at once. So. But yeah, it's just it's crazy, but I'm talking too much. I apologize, but you have to talk to them a lot.
Yes, I'll get.
Yeah, keep it going.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
Keep it quiet.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of bandwidth, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the harmony you use, you call it the eye. Explain to Steph what the eye thing is, and tell her how to do that. I know you explained it in one of your past videos. It's a protection thing. I don't, anything's worth a try, right? So he's got this thing. He said you can draw this thing. It's like an eye. That's what his little thing is right here on his picture on his next to his name.
Yeah.
It's some kind of protection thing from negative things. And Harmony can tell you about it here, but he says you can even draw it at home and what materials to use.
Yes.
You put it on each wall of your home, and it keeps spirits at bay or something like that. And he says it works for him. I mean, if it works for him, it's worth a try for somebody else, I suppose.
There's a house in Lincoln. I don't know what kind of house. I don't know if it's concrete or siding or what, but on the whole side of the house, there's a big eye painted on it.
Maybe they're familiar with the same thing that Harmony is.
It might be.
Yeah, there he is. He explained it. I said, if you can buy duct tape in 4 colors like on my picture, different color shades of blue, light blue, dark blue, and good. Sure, would you? Okay. Sure. I use the evil eye protection to keep the evil spirits at bay. Yeah, that's what he does with it. It's called the evil eye. It's something that's an ancient thing to keep evil spirits at bay. And the idea is you put it on each wall, and it works for him.
Whatever works.
Yeah, it works for one.
If it works, it's good.
It may work, it may not work, but it works for Harmony for sure, and it may work for other people. It may not. It's not a guarantee by no means, but it's definitely worth a try. I mean, it does work for Harmony, so why not, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just don't, there's so many different things out there that work for people, and some things don't. So I mean, you just got to find something that works for you. Oh, excuse me, everybody. Sorry, I'm just waking up. So if you need some sugar, purple, my favorite color is. I think purple might be like purple. So not a big purple fan, but I know a lot of girls are. A lot of ladies are.
So does it.
Yeah, like Harmony says, you can look up the evil eye protection thing up on Google or something like that, and you should at least find some information on it as much as he's described it to you. Draw it yourself, I guess. Look up it, so, I don't know a whole lot of background on it myself, so I don't want to tell you which
I
way
don't
to go with it, but it's worth a try, right? Keeps you from being attacked. It says, I don't make these things, and all I got was good feelings and protection. So, I don't make these things. So, that's pretty awesome. And it works for the harmony. Let's
Thank you.
see if I feel something inside me telling me this.
Yeah.
I'll have to feel off track sometimes. Follow everything along, especially when you do live shows.
Yeah.
I can't read part of my foot there.
Part of the track. I didn't bring my
What?
That's fine. That's all. Oh, that's right. Harry hangs upside down a lot. Wasn't that you, Harry, that hangs upside down in chats or something like that? I heard somebody recently somebody video, I think it was on Angie Beanful's web live stream, somebody was hanging upside down. They were talking about it one time. And I'm not sure if it was Harry or not. Somebody was talking about hanging upside down. I just don't recall who that was. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was him. Yeah, it was Harry hangs upside down when he was doing the set. I don't think I could do that. I'd probably pass out from too much blood in my head or something. But it's good for your back, I understand, though, right? Yeah, Cat Angel, she's got a page, like Harmony said. She's got a YouTube or channel page, Cat Angel, I think it's KAT space Angel. And she does stuff like card reading and ghost box stuff. And she does a lot of that help stuff, on her channel, on her shows too. And she does a lot of one-on-one stuff. She's a good avenue to turn to. She does live shows on a regular basis too. If you don't want to just get to know her first, what's her? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I've been actually thinking about it. I got a bad back from my military days, and
Yeah.
I've been thinking about getting one of those things that you hook your feet into and you can hang upside down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I forget what they're called.
I've seen them things.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool to try out.
Hopefully you don't break your back.
What the hell is following me? It's probably about time we shut down this chat anyways. We got so much stuff we gotta get done before the night's out. But I want to say thank you to everybody who came in to see us. We'll definitely be back to do another show. We definitely got lots more. We got a new documentary show coming out here in the next couple of days.
Investigate.
We got another investigation coming up here tomorrow night. We're going to be out filming that and having the investigation while I'll be filming it. We definitely, look forward to seeing you all again soon. Keep in touch with us. Call us, email us. If you want to talk to us on the phone, give us an email and we'll give you a call. like Harmony. We talked to him privately on the phone. He's a pretty cool guy. I like talking to him. I enjoy the time we get to spend together on the show and talking to him on the phone. And that goes for all you guys too. You know, I'm leery about giving my personal phone number over the show here because obviously I don't want just anybody calling me. But I trust you guys here, this group of friends. You know, email me. I know who you are. And I'll send you my private phone number after that. But, like I said, I enjoy having all of you guys. Thank you so much for coming to see us. Chris had an emergency phone call he had to go take, so he can't be here to say goodbye. But he sends his love to you guys also. Again, come back and see us. Check out our channel. Check out Sophie's channel. Or anybody who's on here, call out to you. Sophie, Charmy Babes, thank you so much. Steph, Harry Overstreet, thank you so much for coming in to see us tonight. You guys are freaking awesome. Harmony, HTC, check out his channel. Yeah, you guys are beautiful also. We love you guys. Probably going to do some call-outs in our documentaries to you guys also. We love you guys a lot. We enjoy the time that we get to spend with you. And I'm a person who doesn't like to say goodbye, so I like to just say till I see you again. We love spending as much time as we can out here, and sometimes it gets a little boring. But like I said, I love talking to you guys, and so does Chris and my dad, Rick, here. He loves talking to you guys too. And
I just don't talk that much.
anytime we get to spend with you, we love it. Yeah, Live Sci-Fi. He's a good channel to check out. The True Seekers is another one, and Harry's going to send me some information on that. He said, and I look forward to getting that from you, Harry. Check out our channel if you haven't been there. Subscribe, watch some of our documentaries first. That way you know who you're actually subscribing to. Thank you so much. I'm very thankful for you guys coming. Had a great time. We'll be back real soon. We'll be back real soon to talk with y'all again about what things happen there. Yes, until we meet again, keep it scary, keep it real, keep it honest. I like to say just keep it scary. Just for all you fun. You gotta keep it fun and all that stuff. But we love you from Southern Charm Paranormal Investigations, theparanormalhunter.com. From Chris, myself, Ricky, we thank you again. I can't say it enough. Check out our website. There's some pretty interesting stuff there too. Check out our YouTube channel. Check out, hit like below and share with that. Again, check out everything you can. Check out these guys that are on this channel here. They're all loyal fans to us, and we're a loyal fan to you guys also. For not, let us know, and we'll definitely subscribe to your channel and network with you guys that way. Excuse me, we don't have a problem doing that at all. Again, thank you. Good night. We love you. Come see us anytime. Call us. Email us so we can call you back on our private numbers. Like I said, we don't like to keep it out here because we don't want some weirdos calling us, sending the police to us, or saying that we kidnapped some weird people with some really crazy stuff on YouTube. But thank you. We love you. God bless. Be safe. And keep it real. And good night.